headphones are at 18 and my iPad's at 18.
Oh my god, 18, 18. Good morning. Afternoon.
It's not morning.
So I don't even know what time it is, guys. On my iPad, it says 2:03 Eastern time, but my phone has been behind for over an hour.
Yeah, she said it's 12:21, and I was like, we got back from getting the coffee at 12, and that was like an hour ago. I was like, and then I checked, it's 1:21, not 12:21.
Yeah. My phone was right on time all day until 12:21, which was actually 1:21. So Lily Rose and I are officially in different time zones.
Yeah, even if we're sitting right next to each other.
Yeah. So I'm not quite sure what happened. I watched a post by Phil Good who was saying, I don't know when, I don't know what it is, but something big is in the air. And I seconded all his statements. And when I came back to my phone, it was an hour behind. Anybody else? Am I the only one? Maybe there's somebody else whose device all of a sudden flipped into another time. It's 8 p.m. for you in Romania, Alex. My nose is itchy. My face has got the itchiness going on. Whoop, whoop. Hey, beautiful people, Alex. 8 p.m. in Romania. Oh my gosh, there's a hair in my cards.
There's hair everywhere. I don't know how you're so shocked.
There's hair everywhere. Yeah, I shed. I shed like a puppy. I shed like a puppy. I'm that girl
Or
that if
like
I step into your vehicle, you will find me a month later somewhere because like one of my hairs like stuck in there somewhere. Alex, but on Saturday we took the clock back for the last time. Ah, but here in Canada, it's only on November 7th. So me not know what happened. Hi, Mr. Hugh. How you doing? 1:04 Eastern time. Check my phone. Wait, check my phone. What time is it? It's 2:05, right? So confused.
I can't check.
So now, even in my chat of my live stream, you guys are an hour behind because my phone is an hour behind. I swear. I don't know. Maybe I'm like in another time zone somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what happened, guys. It did it all by itself. Alexander Ganja Shaman, double Alex in the house.
Your iPad and my iPad are fine.
Oh, Mr. Hugh, I would wonder if you have Alex in your name anywhere. Right? You're like sandwiched in the middle of double Alexes. Mr. Hugh is sandwiched between Alexander and Alex in my chat. Alexander Ganja Shaman, my phone was perfectly... Ooh, did you see the orb go by? Did you see the orb? See the orb? I told you, my face is tickly. When my face is tickly, that means there's a lot of orb action happening all around. So my phone set itself back about an hour ago at specifically 12:21, but 1:21.
It might have done it before, you just didn't notice.
No, I did notice because when I woke up it was fine, and it was like 11 whatever when we went and got a coffee, 12 when we came back. Remember I sat down and I said, I feel like it's like an hour later, but it says it's 12 o'clock. And then we realized my phone was... Anyways. Oh, how you guys doing? Anybody have any funky dreams last night? My dreams were so magically delicious. It took everything I had to wake up today.
Delicious.
Yeah, magically delicious. The wind is blowing so hard, guys. We went and trick-or-treated last night. And I'm gonna just take a breath.
Oh.
We went and trick-or-treated last night.
After you're done the story, can I show my
Like-
organization?
Yeah. And it was super mild. I took a vid and I showed, you know, we saw the sunset. It was beautiful. We got home. About 2 hours after we got home, the wind picked up. And then about 3 hours after we were home, it started to rain like crazy. But the wind, at one point in the middle of the night, morning, and between like 4:30 and 6:30 a.m. I was lying in bed and just whatever stuff that I do when I'm lying in bed and I can't sleep, and thinking like, I just want there to be the power to still be up tomorrow, and kind of like doing that protection thing that I do of like, stuff can happen everywhere, but just let me know if I'm supposed to go somewhere else, because holy crap, it's blowing. Winds of change are blowing through like big time. Huge. Okay. Gonna pull a French card today. Happy, super happy. November 1st, 1/11 today. That's important, guys. Turn the page, turn the calendar page, and turn the page to the past. October didn't bring you to your knees for no reason. It brought you to your knees so you can get back up, right? Hi, Mishimi. Shelly, can I'm free. The Phoenix rising, baby. I'm seeing the sync everywhere since you wrote it, even more than I've ever have. Griffin as well. I saw a griffin vulture yesterday in a video. I've never seen a griffin vulture before, like a real live one. I didn't even know they existed, you know what I mean? Because we don't have them here. And whoa, it was so majestic. It was amazing. Yeah, I've got a French card going. French greeting, French card. Yes, I do have my French cards in my hand. Feeling very French today. Very French. I sent a bunch of French songs out to a couple people. Had to get my French on. Boom. Hi, Mew Mew Coo. I love saying your name, Mew Mew Coo. I do. I love saying Mew Mew Coo. I could say Mew Mew Coo like over and over and over, like a lullaby. Oh, do you want to? Yeah. We're gonna go on a little rocket, on a giant rocket ship. Oh shit! I don't know how to inverse the screen here. Oh yes, I do. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go on a little trip to see Lily Rose's Halloween organizational skills. Yes, the skills are real. So this is what you guys look like. Hang on! Don't push me. This is the setup. Your guys are literally sitting like boom right there. That's what you guys look like from my view.
Yeah.
A little bit of Jimmy under your butts. A little bit of pyrite. A little bit more Jimmy. And that's the card I pulled, but I'll show you later. Okay.
Okay.
Come, we're going on a trip.
So,
ta-da!
We have all of the chips. We have Pringles. And then basically all the chips. And then we have Crispy Crunch, Mr. Big, this stuff.
What is that?
Mars, Twits.
That Kit Kat's upside down.
You know, what Kit Kat?
The Kit Kat right there. I can see its butt. Turn it around. Oh, the Kit Kat was in the wrong place, guys.
Yeah. And then under we have all the Kit Kats.
This doesn't count everything that we ate last night. I'm not gonna be like really super honest, but like my belly is so full of chocolate, I don't even want any today, guys.
And then licorice, and then all of the little pets. And then it's back on. We have Smarties. Smarties right here.
We don't really like Smarties. We bet that those are gonna be the last ones standing.
And here we have Suckers and Starburst. And
yeah, I ate a bunch of Starburst last night.
And
that
then
would have
Coffee
been full
Crisp
before I got to it.
Arrows in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I promised I will not steal anything, but I was told as long as I don't take the last one, I'm not stealing. I thought that was pretty sweet. And oh crap. Work together, guys. That's a lot of melons and boob energy, eh? Feminine rising. No,
here you go.
Get your popcorn out of my screen. Okay, I'm gonna flip it back. I'm gonna go back on track.
I got my popcorn.
A little field trip before I actually sit down and start more. We went on a field trip. Do you see the orbs around me, guys? See the orbs? Watch for the orbs. There's a lot of them right now. I can feel them all over my skin, kind of like teasing me. Yeah, Phoenix Rising. Dude, I typed it as you said it. Yeah, baby girl. Amplify the syncs, Michelle. Amplify those syncs, baby. Michelle, wow, double syncs as I walk in your door. Good. Good. Big, huge double kitchen sinks. And I cannot lie, right? Big, huge ones that we could take a bath in. One on my side and one on your side, Michelle. Whee! Like little babies take a bath in the sink. We could fit into like a big sink. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. But sink, get it? Anyways, I know. I'm got my silly pants on today, and they're the pants I wear usually, so I'm not sure if they're just stored with my pent-up energy. But watch out. Not sure what's going to come out of me today, guys. Organic Intelligence 313. How you doing, Heidi? Happy Moon Day. I'm so excited that November starts on a Monday. I think that's just perfect. Mew Mew Coo. I do. I really love saying it. It's so pretty. Everybody's saying hello. Hey, Jason. I know, dude. It looks like one sitting, but actually the energy, there's a lot of energy that it takes to eat like Halloween chocolate, guys, because you have to... Well, first of all, we worked for that. We walked for hours for that, first of all. Second, opening each package one by one, that's a lot of effort, guys.
Putting away the packaging and chewing.
Like, yeah, I burn more calories chewing eating chocolate than actual chocolate that I eat.
I can't handle this.
I don't know. Officially, I should be as big as a house today for all the chocolate that I ate, but my tummy just feels so happy. Maybe that's why my silliness, because I binged.
You were sick of chocolate at the end. I kept getting you Starburst.
I was so sick of chocolate at the end of the night that I literally said, no more chocolate. Bring me candy.
I brought you an Arrow and a Kit Kat because you wanted me to surprise you.
I wanted more fruit.
And then you didn't want it.
Yeah, I was done with the chocolate and I wanted more fruit. Bring me some candy. The fairy in me is just lit, guys. My face is even hot. Mew Mew Coo, no more candy. Not today. Well, maybe tonight. Candy makes me feel young. It reminds me of when I was really young and we would go out and I would get really wasted, like literally wasted. Yeah, I did that too. And then I would go to work the next day anyways and be like half sick all day, forcing myself to work and say all day to everybody, I'm not going out tonight, guys. I don't care what's going on. I don't care where there's a show. I don't care about anything. And then around 8 p.m. I would get like that anticipation of, I made it through the work day. I feel pretty good. Let's go out tonight, bitches. And go out again till like 4 in the morning. Because when you live in Quebec, it was till 3 a.m. that we were like, the bands and stuff. And yeah. Anyways, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. But chocolate makes me feel like that. Because I keep saying I'm not going to have any tonight. But I probably will.
Yeah.
Arrow
You
sink?
definitely will.
Angie. Oh, my dude. Ugh. Witch Moon 73. Hey family, love y'all. Love you too, sweetie. Guys, my phone reverted to an hour back. Canna bear! I cannot bear it. Me be missing you, dude. I've been calling you. I'm so happy you're here. Whee! Oh my gosh. So my phone is an hour behind. Look, that's my dude and my little dudette. It's 1:16 Eastern time, but it's not, guys. It's actually 2:16. About an hour and a half ago, my phone just decided it was going to fall back. So I'm on some sort of other country's timeline right now. It's pretty cool. Who's an hour behind right now? The East Coast. I'm on East Coast time, guys. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay, you guys saying all hello. I'm going to scroll. L for self. Greetings and salutation to you. You too, sweetie. This is the card I pulled. Travailler avec l'énergie. Work with the energies, guys. Travailler avec l'énergie. Work with the energies. Sink, Sink, Sputnik. Sig, Sig, Sputnik. I remember that band. Sink, Sink, Sputnik. That's hard to say out loud, Michelle. You try. Sink, Sputnik.
What is it?
Sink, Sputnik.
Sink, Sputnik?
Yep. Mew Mew Koo says, Heidi, it was lovely to hear you sing last night with Allie and Jackie. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was really neat. Michelle says, I sent you my arrow pic. Jocelyn brought some Miranda chocolate back when she came back from Canada. Jocelyn. Yeah. Aw. Don't you guys have arrows in the United States?
Don't have arrows?
What the heck are you guys missing? Don't you guys
And
have...
then, oh, okay. So, Smarties, in some places, you know, the Rockets, they call those Smarties.
The best Smarties from all over the world that I've ever tasted are from Peru. They are not the same color, and they have zero, like, certain colorings. So they're not as dark in color, and the Smarties from Peru actually still taste like chocolate. Yup. Fun fact. Jason, I should by all rights be fat too. My metabolism is a beast. It took me forever to even get to a healthy weight, eating like a horse. Yeah, I totally get it. I'm all one or the other, Jason. I'm able to be over a couple 100 pounds or not.
These are Smarties in Canada. That's the real one.
Okay, you're working over me. Ooh. What the heck was that?
Yeah. They're basically like, I don't know what they coated on, but it's just chocolate and...
Michelle, I'm an hour behind, so that means I'm on your time. Whoa. Thanks for telling me, Michelle. Yeah, I forgot. Duh.
Where does Michelle even live?
Wisconsin.
You better like cheese.
You better like cheese if you're in Wisconsin. The kid just naturally says that. Mew Mew Koo, the UK is back 1 hour now, so no, only 4 hours difference. Yeah. How does that even make sense, eh? Like, if we're going to change the time, why isn't the whole world doing it at the same time? Because time doesn't actually exist. We're just being manipulated with it, but I'm going to leave it at that. Alex says, what costume was Lily Rose wearing yesterday? Lily Rose was the girl from Brave that I always forget her name. Merida. I will show you a picture. I will show you a full-on picture of the kid in action at sunset. So she wasn't like, she don't like stuff on her face. So she had her bow and arrow. She had on my black boots. That's why I've got so much chocolate.
On my face?
Well, you don't usually put masks on your face or gunk or makeup or anything at Halloween. You always usually go bare.
Yeah, because Merida doesn't wear any makeup in every time. Never mind.
Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyways, so that's Lily Rose being cool at sunset. She's so fancy.
You already know.
Yeah, only one person ever even asked her, what are you? And when she answered, he kind of made a face. I'm not sure if he knew what she was talking about. Yeah, sync with Lily Rose. Love her. Michelle, I love her. Baby girl organizes like me. Yeah, baby girl's room is a mess, though.
I love...
Like, we're talking teenager mess-alicious. She's not so organized in her room right now. Fun fact.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah, I'd have to. I have to. You're grounded.
You are too.
Oh, shit.
You're grounded.
Can of Bear. Oh, so I didn't wake up early? Yes, you've sent me Zig Zig Sputnik before, Michelle. Yup. Hey, Ray. Ooh, Ray, you changed your name. You changed your name, mate. I gotta get used to it. Hey, Ray of Emo Love, Thought 24. Ooh, nice. Ray of Emo Love, Thought 24. Big wheel in the sky, and in my heart is my clock. Okay, well, mostly. Yeah. Canna Bear. I cut the top off my blanket, sew it to the bottom because my feet are cold. Did it work? Just wear socks to bed, silly.
No.
Wear big high knee socks to bed, Canna Bear. You'll stay warm.
No. Who wears socks to bed?
Michelle, pieces of Sputnik fell in Manitowoc, the place we lived 11 years before moving to Oshkosh. Michelle, I can't believe you live somewhere named Oshkosh and you don't like work it every day. Like seriously, I could not live in Oshkosh and not like totally use that all the time. I didn't even know Oshkosh was a place until you lived there. I didn't know. I know. I didn't realize Oshkosh bagosh. The clothes part was actually from a place. I thought it was just a cute saying. No joke. We always learn something new every day, right, guys? We learn something new every day. Ray, it's a gorgeous pic of Lily, eh? Yeah. Mew Mew, not so organized. Me is not the most organized tool in the shed here. Yeah, she's so cool. She's so cool.
I love organizing.
She does.
Like color, kinds, brands.
Canna Bear, I need to switch my clock 4 hours ahead to wake up early. I thought the chickens woke you up, Canna Bear. You don't need a clock if you got chickens, do you?
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I'm feeling a huge momentum of like renewal today, to the point where just, yeah, it's huge. James True did a live stream this morning and I gravitated towards it. And at one point Kiki showed up and she was like, I haven't been here in a long time. And I was like, yeah, me too. And the flow of just us being guided to be there at the same time is a lot of flashbacks for me. Because when I do go into live streams, I do, but I don't go into many. So especially the James True live streams, I even talked about it this week, to what point that it was a gathering place, a mecca for finding tribe, right? So the being guided there this morning, Chase, boom! Chase, you gotta show up right when I'm talking about it. I love it. Yeah, the mecca for finding tribe within James True's live streams is where Chase and I found each other. How's it going, Chase? Thinking a lot about Jack right now. I'm not sure if he's gonna like pop back in or not, but thinking of Jack, Cosmic Jack, Jack Willis. How's it going for you, Heidi? Yeah, Canna Bear. The chickies have their own auto door. Yeah. So the first card I pulled, travailler avec l'énergie, work with the energies, harness the inner alchemist of you. Let's see. Ready for some French? Let's go. Travailler avec l'énergie. La vie est parfois électrisante, car elle est un magnifique champ énergétique qui réagit positivement si vous le traitez avec amour. Votre main et votre cœur sont activés de manière à transmettre une énergie de guérison à vos êtres chers. So work with the energies. Life is electrifying because you're a magnetic field of energy that reacts positively when you treat it with love. Your hands and your heart are activated now to transmit the energy of healing towards your loved ones, near or far. That's important. I feel it too. Chase says he will be back. I feel it. He's on his inner journey. Yup. Yup. Alex says if the rooster does not wake you up, Canna Bear, then the pigs definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, me wishes me had my rooster. I wanted a rooster for so gosh darn long that I just can't even believe I haven't manifested it. I feel sorry for my future rooster. He's gonna get so much fucking loving that he's gonna be like, yeah. I even have a name for my rooster, even if I don't have him yet.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Gordy Pop Tarts.
Gordy Pop-Tart.
Yup, Gordy.
You don't even like Pop-Tarts.
No, I don't, but it's a synchronicity with Angie Witchmoon. Last year she said something about Pop-Tarts. I can't even remember why. And I was like, oh, that's gonna, you remember Angie? And I said, oh, that's gonna be Gordy's middle name, Gordy Pop-Tarts. He's gonna be named for Gord Downey, Gord up above, Gordy, and the middle name of Pop-Tarts. I'm not quite sure what his last name's gonna be because, yeah, we'll see.
I hate Pop-Tarts.
Me too. Homemade Pop-Tarts, though. Someday I shall make homemade Pop-Tarts for Tribe, and you will all be like, rawr, this stuff's good. And then you will ask me, what is that filling? And I'll be like, me can't tell you. That's a secret recipe. Yes, Chase, much love to you all. Hope you're doing well. Paradise is galloping into our realm. Dude, that is such a sync. I saw a Freedom Horse this morning that it's like, I got shivers when you write that. Paradise is galloping into our realm. Yeah, full speed ahead, baby. Geronimo. Geronimo. Michelle. Thanks for mentioning it, sweetie. I've had 2 different brothers from 2 different countries tell me that they sense a disturbance in the force the last few days. Confirmation. Yeah, same. The words that I use are different. I feel there is a huge timeline split going on, and that it's happening so fast that's why as well, Michelle, those moments of panic and anxiety are coming up because we're so close. It's so big. The momentum of it can't be stopped. That's for sure. Cannot be stopped. Can it be slowed down depending on individual thoughts through the collective? Sure. But there's too many of us who want full speed ahead. So if we focus on that, Michelle, that's what we're going to get, baby. It's huge. Jason, try getting enough sleep. Always wakes me up. I'm either waking myself up or the cat's waking me up in specific times now. It's like I'm supposed to be up at a certain time, no matter if I have no gosh darn reason to be in my reality, and it's like for my future. So what does that mean? It means that right now, when I even look around my house, I'm grateful for where I am, but it's not my home anymore. It feels kind of weird like that I'm even here. So my future timeline will have me in a different routine where I will be up and want to stay up after dawn. So meaning like I get woke up, but it's like I'd rather go back to sleep, grab a couple 2 more hours to manifest the dream time feeling. But the flip of the switch is coming where I'm going to step into my new reality that I've been manifesting within my dream time. It's coming to me now. Does that make sense? I don't know. Michelle, the past few days have been surreal. Yeah. I love you, sweetie. The past few days have been surreal for sure. I've witnessed things that it's just like, my eyes are like a deer in the headlight of what the fuck? And it's like, don't take it personal and, hang on, baby. Like, this shit's only happening so you stop looking back, right? Our timelines are being, like, divinely interventioned to make sure that we are so fucking disgusted with certain people in our timelines that there's nothing holding us to them anymore because they've thrown us under the bus. They've, like, completely, like made sure that the timeline is gone. There's no way that a sovereign being would want to go back into that timeline. It's full speed ahead. I'm talking from my personal experience of what I'm seeing and what's actually happening. Not sure what your stuff is, Michelle, exactly, but for me, that's what it is. Yeah, Ray, running down the dream. Michelle says, I've heard that song a lot, Ray, these days. Me too. Jason, good disturbance or bad? It's very good, but depending on what timeline someone is in, if they're in resistance to love, then it feels really bad. Or some of us are completely in that love vibration, but we're going through like this shedding of like inner stuff that doesn't even feel like it's ours on some level. And then the stuff that feels like it's ours, it's like that feeling of like, I already did this inner work, I'm gonna witness this, and then like goodbye, 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 it's enough out of you, right? It's crazy, but it's beautiful, and it's chaotic brilliance, Jason. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, I was not aware of that. Ray says, I'm excited for the Tom Petty documentary coming out this month. I did not know about that. Neato. I'm not one to usually watch those, but cool. I'm glad it's out there for people who enjoy, right? Yeah, Michelle. Okay, putting my energies towards full steam ahead, matey. Yup. No going back, no looking back. Nothing's ever going to be the same as of today, Michelle. Nothing's ever going to be the same as of today. That's it. Cut and dry. Oh, shit. Really, Cannabear? How big of a fire? Was it containable fast? Shit. Cannabear, the aquaponics pump caught fire. That's what woke me up. Oh my gosh. Jason, the hoppy say. Hoppy, hoppy, hoppy. I don't think it's hoppy. Shit. I'm so eloquent. The hoppy. The hoppy.
Oh
my god. I think I'm blushing. I don't usually get embarrassed by my pronunciation mistakes, but a hoppy, I don't think that they me not think they probably like being called hoppy. 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 It's just whatever, Lily. I don't know how to explain it. The Hopis say that when time speeds up, we need to slow down. Michelle says, Jason, my fear and anxiety has been off the charts. Same, Michelle. Same. And like just the things, yeah, I get it. Off the charts, but not as intense as what could have been. So thank you to those. Thank you to those who consciously, continuously anchor me. Some people without even knowing, sending something just random, or that feeling of feeling anchored, feeling alone, even if that we're together near or far, even if we're alone in our reality, is really strong right now for me. It's like the true colors of people's true integrity is like really showing up right now as well. So the true colors of people's truest like fucking shadow wounds is coming up right now as well. The egos are present in people so much that there's like not very much of a space between a reaction time for people who are like holding on to that ego, the wounds and stuff. Jace, I feel much change and energy. It is mirroring my life as well. I will be relocating and I'm just going with my intuition. Not sure where I'll land exactly, but I know the divine will guide my way. Exactly. I totally resonate with that, Chase. I get it. Ooh, Jason, I feel agitation in my local area the last few days too. Yeah, we had a diminishment a little bit. The sirens weren't as prevalent in my neighborhood, and then within the last 48 hours, it like spiked right back up to what it was. And when I say to what it was, not what it normally is, because I live in a region and in a small city that they don't use the alarms, the sirens here unless they need them. And within the last 6 months, the siren elevation is so high that And sirens elevated, and tension, that feeling of tension in our community, in our neighborhood, is that it's the absolute validation that we're flipping into different timelines. So it's good, right? And it's how do you separate the mind that doesn't like it, it doesn't feel good, and the body that sometimes reacts depending on who we are and how it makes us feel, to really just anchor that feeling in and believe it. You can fake it till you make it, but at some point you have to make it. You can't keep faking it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in the eye of the storm, doesn't mean you're not scared, but you have to surpass that fear and just allow it all to happen. Ray, dissolving and pushing those limits of my comfort zone, though, letting all that is no longer needed fall away, letting the rest sit that is simply meant to be, acceptance and allowing the feeling. Yeah. Boom. Ray, that is so important. Inflammation leads to healing as well. Impact. Inflammation and impact are at an all-time high right now. And both inflammation and impact help to release the Kundalini. So it could be as little as you're realizing, like, oh my gosh, I have not bumped my elbow, so much in my whole life as I have in the last 2 days. Or I'm stubbing into stuff everywhere. My knees bumping into something, my toes bumping into something. Those little impacts, if you're blessed, I'm blessed. I manifest little impacts because I don't like pain and I don't want the big impact. So I'll grab, it's like send me all the little ones to help release and dislodge the Kundalini within us. This is a theory, like something that I've noticed for myself in my life path, so it might not be for everybody, but for myself in the last 15 years, the impacts that I've had and the inflammation that I have always lead towards like the hugest Kundalini, like fire awakening inside of me. And like dancing and singing and all that stuff helps too, but there's like the exterior that's happening. Michelle, me too. I wouldn't be here without you, Michelle Lee. Can I'm free. No joke. Mitchie, I'm so glad we can ride this wave together. Me too. I would have never continued if I didn't have you as my support, my bestest friend in the background, right? For no joke, right? For real, and if you don't know, well, I'm validating it again, because the stuff that's happened or how certain things feel, and knowing, it's like I don't even have to tell you the situation of what it is, but I can just go to you and find comfort that you're going to be consistently loving me, whether you're having a good day or a bad day, Michelle, right? You are so consistent that you taught me in part that consistency of it's okay for me to like reach out to you no matter what. Yeah, true blue bruise. Yeah. Yeah.
There's your hair everywhere, there's your hair everywhere, there's your hair everywhere.
reViVALL says, seeing the highest good for all manifesting every day, new growth alongside the old. Exactly. And when the yucky stuff happens, especially if it's happening to you and you're just not witnessing it in other people's lives, you know what? It's not personal. It doesn't matter if it's your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your children, your husband, your wife projecting upon you. It's not personal, and only you know what the best steps to take are in every individual situation, but it's not personal. It's not. And it's so hard to separate that this person is doing this to me. And it's like, no, they're not. They're allowing themselves what needs to come out of them. And we're either meant to be still in their timelines or we're not. So, resistance is not an option. If you're not meant to be in people's timelines, it's going to get uglier and nastier. It's not just going to simply end and all of a sudden be over, unless somebody steps out of shadow and ego and really sees their highest self. And then there can be some but otherwise it's not pretty, guys. It's not. I think that's one of the rudest bitch slaps of the whole awakening journey and the new age movement. The new age movement has you thinking that if you embody your best self, everything's going to be so fucking simple that you're just, no, it's not like that. Does it get like that, and does it get easier and easier? Yeah, but not until you've radically slashed everything that does not belong into your life and it's gone. Yeah, Mew Mew Coo. Good seeds need good compost. Yeah. Jason, I can't even grasp that. Jason says, I live in Houston, population in the millions, 4 million, I think. I can't even imagine. I go through Toronto and like places to get to other places, but I don't stay there very long. I can't even imagine. Michelle, you said it yesterday. Fake it till we make it. Yeah. And you have to make it because the universe recognizes if you're lying to yourself and if you're trying to make it through. But the fake it till you make it, the perfect example is when you wake up in the morning and you got to go do something and you don't feel like it. You wake up anyways and you grab your coffee, you do your stuff. You're faking at the beginning, maybe the first 10 minutes. But once you like woke up, then you're not anymore. You're in your embodiment and you're stepping into your day. But that does not mean that there's like not a little buffer time that doesn't feel good and it's like, right? It's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Gotta run? Right on, Jason. Thanks for being here.
Run.
Run, Jason, run!
Fast for your mother and fast for your father. Run for your children and your sisters and your mothers. Leave all your love and your loving behind. I forget.
That was good. Right, I gotta go pick up the little ones. Right on. Blessings to all here now. Gratitude, unconditional, infinite love, and joy, peace, serenity, courage, wholehearted wisdom, strength, bravery, always, forever. Yes. Thanks, Ray. I love when you write stuff like that. It rolls off my tongue. It imprints us all. And I wish you the best day ever too, dude. Wholehearted. Who sings that song, Michelle? Wholehearted. I haven't heard it in at least 2 years. I'm seeing myself in my 2018 timeline listening to Wholehearted, but I can't remember who sings it. Is it Extreme? The same people who sing More Than Words? I'm not sure. Wholehearted. Do you remember that song? Does anybody else remember? I say specifically Michelle because she's got that inner DJ that's a lot like me. But if anybody else, Wholehearted. I gotta go check it out now. I haven't heard it in so long. Yes, Michelle, exactly what I'm talking about. The little impacts. I smacked my head into a paper towel dispenser last night. It's smarted. It's smarted. I like that expression. Smarty, smarted. Yep. And all those little things, they add up to helping like the inner jolts of us. Don't have the maybe proper words for it, but it's lived experience. Extreme. It is extreme, eh? I thought so. Thanks, Michelle. Extreme, wholehearted. You guys remember that song? I'm not going to put it on. I'm getting copyright claims all the time, which means nothing really because I'm not monetized. But I don't want to just go and get a strike for no reason either. Michelle says, and I have a big bruise on my hip and back area from my kitchen island. Yup. He feels them. I knew you had them there. Right, Genevieve, thank you for all you do and all you are. I can't express enough how much I appreciate you holding this space for us to connect. Thank you, sweetie. Eternal gratitude, love to one and all tribe. Thank you. I was reading, I screenshotted it earlier, Samantha Soulbright Rodriguez. I showed her out as much as I can. She works really hard for us all with what she does. And her community posts often just, they resonate with me. She posted this one yesterday, Samantha Soulbright Rodriguez. And like slow down. You have to love what you really do, even if you're not financially compensated for that at the beginning. This is the part of ascension, releasing all the attachments to money, because then you'll come to appreciate it and honor it as an energy that's here to support you. And that's where I'm at, where this is what I do, this is what I love. It's not quite a job yet, and I'm definitely not getting paid for it unless people hit up my PayPal, so please do if you got it. because we're at the end of our rope financially, of the sense that we are not of the matrix anymore, Lily and I can't jump back in just for fun. I got to keep doing what I'm meant to do. So the releasing the attachment part is, it's pretty surreal, guys, when you don't have the backup, right? And you don't know what's coming next. But I was really grateful for her to like share that, because I need the validation, because the projections of I could be doing this, I should be doing that, are really big, and I have to stand true to what's meant for me in my timelines. But it's not that easy, eh? It is not. Yeah, Michelle says, Mew, that did not tickle. It knocked more sense into me. Dean HD, it's not pretty. It's getting ugly here. I'm keeping my cool. Good, Dean HD. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. Do no harm. Take no shit, dude. Stay strong. It's so hard. The Dean, nobody's taught. Everybody was so focused on like in the new age and spiritual stuff, everybody was so focused that I would listen to on how, it's the monarchy that's siphoning our energy, it's Hollywood, it's all of this. But when you're like really in the nitty gritty of this part of your awakening journey, and you realize like it's not exterior, it's the people that are supposed to love us the most that are bringing us to our knees, because it's just so fucking surreal what's coming out of them, what they, the journeys, how everybody's making their individual stuff. It's not smooth, and it'll rip you right wide open of your rose-colored glasses and how it feels to, stand in your power while not hurting others that you would wish to rip them, right apart with your words, but you can't. It's beyond words, guys. It really is. Hi, Bravery. How's everything going? Hey, Willow Pillow. I'm so glad you're here, sweetie. Love you guys so much. I'm gonna cry. Michelle says, Dean, people are not coping well. Exactly. And one of the easiest ways is to not take it personally, and to, I remember, I can see myself years ago saying it out loud and hearing other people say it out loud. When the shit hits the fan, we're going to sit back and eat popcorn and watch it all happen. And guess what? We don't get popcorn. We're in the middle of it, and it's happening, and we're not exterior of it looking down saying, told you bitches this was going to be hard. We're in the middle of it, right? That was so cocky to think we were going to sit back because we had done the work, and we were going to eat popcorn as other people did their journey, right? You guys remember that part? And on some level, it is that as well. I won't eat popcorn. I don't fucking like popcorn very much. And I won't sit back and just like, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or do you? I don't know. Do I make sense? Mew Mew Coo, Genevieve, thank you for being here for us all. Thank you for showing up, Mew Mew Coo, and thanks for thanking me. Honestly, that's the best abundant compensation ever, is when it's recognized. Thank you. We were in Matrix Man's live stream last night. I was up on panel, and Darlene came in, and she's like, the whole world has gone nuts. And I grabbed my phone and I wrote, yeah, Darlene, it has. And that's why we're here. So we have a little bit of a safe haven to be able to just express stuff, giggle about stuff, like check in with people who are not going to attack us verbally and emotionally right now. So my safest places are my own live streams and the couple of live streams that I feel safe to go watch, and then the specific one that I feel empowered to go in, and that I know I'm going to be protected in there. I've stepped into only a handful of live streams, And it's not fun to be in a live stream and not feel like, you know, anything can be said anywhere and that it's okay, right? So that safe haven feeling is amazing. Love you, Mumuku.
Yeah, me too.
It's anyways, yeah, it's powerful having the feeling of knowing there's a place to go anywhere. And he's back, Elf. You had a phone call. You gotta go, Mumuku. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. I love you. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, Bravery. Yeah, Michelle, so proud of us all. Yeah, yeah. It's so just thank you guys. I don't live stream by myself. If I want to talk alone, I'm gonna do a vid, right? So when I live stream, it is for us to be gathered. Michelle, cooler heads prevail. Veil. Ooh, Alex says, Elf, my dear, what's gonna happen to all the pumpkins? Yeah. What do you guys do with all those pumpkins? Michelle, it's time to walk or talk. Yep. Yep. And Michelle, the way it was so glorified before, and it wasn't, if I would have been warned it was going to be like this, it would have been different, but I guess this is the way we had to live it. But the glorifying, if you do the inner work, it's going to be so simple. And will it get there? To a certain point, of course, because once you learn, you know, you embody certain things, you can never go back. But you know, I never imagined this year would have been like this, Michelle. Never. But it is. So, you know, we grab the ball and we hit it. Good. I was hoping that's what you were going to answer, Elf. That's beautiful. Elf says, Alex, the pumpkins are going to go into the woods for the animals and the earth to reclaim. That's so perfect. That's what I wished that you guys did, right? Because it's perfect. Thanks, Michelle. Yes, sanctum. Sanctum. Sanctum is important. It's really important. Let's see what comes up. Get a little animal going. I have to walk around a little bit. The adrenaline, the energy's high. Wow. I'm in your time zone on my phone, Michelle. That blows my mind. What blows my mind more is that I know my time was fine. And then I listened to the video that Feel Good. It's in my highlights on my channel. It's not a channel. On my Instagram, whatever it's fucking called. I don't know. I'm not really like professional about all the like social media statuses and stuff. And it's funny because, super sync, Phil Good, what he says in that highlight that I put up on my Instagram is exactly that. Social media feels a little different and it's going to evolve into something different. And he was just saying like that thing of just something's in the air. And when after the comments that I wrote, I grabbed my phone after and I looked at Lily and I said, it's 12:21, right? And that's the thing. It's not 12:21. It was 1:21 when that happened. And the numbers 12:21 are super powerful and prevalent, right? So just it's huge. It's a huge synchronicity and it's so multi-layered that we'll see. So the first card I pulled earlier, travailler avec l'énergie, work with the energies. Love the golden and the burgundy kind of energy of this card. You're golden, pony boy. Peacock spirit, let it shine. That heart space, open, open wide. Oh, man. Here's something too, eh? Somebody was saying to me not long ago, I'm so like, my heart is so open. I'm such a nice and good person. And it's like, guess what? If you were, you wouldn't have to tell me. I would feel it. Right? If your heart was actually open and you were in kindness and compassion, I would feel it. You can't tell somebody that you're good to them. They either feel that you are or you're not, right? Like, the gaslighting right now, guys, is so huge that it will shock the shit out of you of whose mouth it comes out of or whose fingertips right now, right? L for Self says, I have the day off before breaking down the displays and the removal of the pumpkins. Good. Good. Buffer that energy. I asked Lily if we could put up the Christmas tree today, and she said no. We don't have a real Christmas tree. I don't know anybody who was with me last year on my journey. I drew a Christmas tree. Well, we drew a Christmas tree on a big Cardboard is the word I'm searching for. If my hand gestures get Lily to say the right word. Trace B, I got the coolest picture of Lily. I'm going to share it with you. Anyways, so we drew a cardboard Christmas tree, and I want to put it up today, and Lily said no.
We still have it?
Yeah, I kept it in the back room. I kept it in the mud room, baby. Michelle, yes. This is the hardest year of my whole life, and I've had a challenging journey. Yeah. A part of me would want to say, yeah, this was my hardest too, but Michelle, no, because my body wasn't involved. Right? I would want to just jump in and say, me too. It's been the hardest emotional year of my journey, but no, my body hasn't been misused, mistouched, or fucking fucked with in 4 years. So for the last 4 years, the integration of like so many things without any physical like stuff has been such a release, right? So for me, where I'm at, 4 solid years of zero, like nothing. So no matter how sometimes this year I've felt like on my knees, the empowerment of my body not having to rewire itself, because that's all I've done with my body is rewire it, like inside and out, as above so below, without any other interaction. I can honestly say that I never thought I'd make it through the other years, but this one, I'm so grateful for that, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Oh my God, L for Self, over 500 pumpkins. That's so beautiful for like the wildlife and the animals and just the stuff that can get to it, right, Elf? It's amazing. Michelle, yeah, so that's why we connected finally after knowing each other for years. Yes, baby girl. 1221 is a palindrome. Yep. Cannabear, I didn't even think about that. My friend is going to be mad about that they messed up the number syncs. Boom. Shakalaka pop, Heidi. Thank you, L for Self. Yes, gaslighting is off the hooks. It is. It is off the hooks. It is shocking. It will come at you even if you're sitting in your own home and you didn't even talk to somebody for like a long time. So just be aware. It's not personal, and do what's best for you at the time, right? At the end of the day, when you lay your head down, there should be no shame about how you dealt with the gaslighting. So do no harm, take no shit. You don't have to feel bad if you raised your voice, eh? You don't have to feel bad if you fucking just like, huh! Right? It's okay. You can actually be proud of yourself. Just there's, you know what I mean? No name calling. You don't gotta bully. You don't gotta be mean. But people think you're mean because you like stood up for yourself or you didn't take the shit that, you know what I mean? Like, that's not mean. That's what sovereignty is, motherfuckers. That's what we're here to teach you, right? We had to learn it, and now you're going to learn it too. And you're going to learn it in the most beautiful way possible if you want to watch by the leading by example in different ways. But if you come and like try to poke at the bears, you know, you're not going to get what you wish. And what do gaslighters want? Emotional fucking energy that they can feed off of to feel better about themselves for a little while. But if you don't give them that energy, they, right? It's done. You can't have it. You can't siphon my energy. Like that song that, you know, plays in Matrix streams. Alex, Ganja, are you here? Natalie, right? What you gonna do without our energy? Because now we're using it to make better energy, right? That's important. Trace B, hi sweetie. Seems like a lot of people think the only place where there's awake, open, aware people are on social media, especially YouTube, and that baffles me. I'm like, really? Because I know just as many on the streets. Just saying. Thank you, Trace B. Exactly. To limit and to think that just because people speak about certain things that they're even awake is the biggest, like, no, just because somebody's talking about flat earth doesn't mean they're actually fucking awake. Just they're talking about flat earth, man. Has nothing to do with being awake. If you're it's about your heart space. This is what it is to be awake and aware. Heart space. It doesn't matter if you see ships in the sky, and if you know the world is flat, and if you believe and know all this stuff, because this is what matters at the end of the day. This is what's going to get you to break on through to the other side. All the information and the knowledge gathering means nothing. Thanks, Trace B, because that is important. People write off. I love you, Trace B. People write off their own family thinking that they're not woke. It's like, yeah, where do you think you came from? If you think you're that woke and you got so much like, you know, like special mojo, and then you think your mama don't or your daddy don't, some people don't. They're not making it through, guys. You know the people who aren't coming through. But otherwise, like, that doesn't work. It doesn't make sense even. Trace B, why not put up the tree today? You remember my tree, Michelle? Thank you. I don't know. She says to wait till December 1st. I'm not much of a decorator or a holidayer or anythinger. I thought I was going to make her happy. No, wait till December 1st. Maybe I'll put up the tree randomly in the night, like an elf.
I would really hear you, though.
I know. Elf, we are already setting up the Christmas Festival of Lights. Yeah, Michelle, the emotional. Yeah, Trace, love you. Yeah, Canna Bear, the NPC, the Flat Earthers, it's true. Yeah. Most people that talk so much about NPCs are not even giving back any empathy and compassion towards other people. So it's like, if you knew how people perceived you, you're the non-player character to other people because you're not actually in kindness in certain things, right? Yes, elf herself. They're like parrots, exactly. Is it a zigzag tree? Me not know. Hi, Trixie. I've been thinking about you, sweetie. Well, I always think about you. You're all around me, but how's everything going? I need to circulate. I need to move a little bit. Move it, move it. Me gonna move it, move it.
You've got to move it, move it.
Oh, my foot's like almost asleep. It almost like wiped out on me. Craziness? Oh, really, Trixie? Craziness here, moving soon? Do you have your new destination, sweetie? Love you. Inception? Really? Trace B. Oh, zigzag. I've been dreaming of zigzags. Cool beans. Zigzag is the rolling paper that I use. I'm gonna read the Peacock Spirit. Actually, I don't want to read it. It's really obvious. Let it shine.
Let it shine, 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 shine. Oh, you know that song?
Yep.
I'm not talking to you.
Do you know that song? I'm not talking to you.
I was talking to them.
Nobody's listening to you. Yeah, I don't know what the zigzag means, but it's big in my dreams. Swirls. Swirls are real too, eh, for me? I'm imprinted. When I see the word zigzag, I think of Zigzagzilla now, no matter what. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what. Oh my god! Dude! Did I change my shirt before or after?
What?
That my phone said 1212 on it, 1221.
I do not know. I think it was before.
Whoa. My shirt has got the 12 and then the other 12. It flips. I never thought of it until now. My clock on my phone. Get the screenshot. Right. Well, I guess I didn't take a screenshot. Oh, whatever. I'm still an hour behind. Ooh, 12:11 on the first. Boom. 1:11. We are November 11th. I think I went to put my shirt on, came back, listened to Feel Good, and then my phone was stuck on 12:21 for a minute. Or not 12, stuck on it. Yes, Michelle. Oh my god. Who wrote 21 Days? Where is that? Did I see that? No. Okay. I got a song on the brain. If you guys haven't heard it yet, Google it. Check it out. Whatever you use. 21 Days by Scott Helman. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole wide planet to sing. 21 Days by Scott Helman.
21 days.
Scott Helman is super amazing. I like him. He's got a lot of other simple, beautiful songs too. Whoa. He's flipping the cards. Ishtar, double of this type of goldish energy. Super completely different cards as well. They got zero to do in common of artists and stuff, but just that gold and reddish kind of crimson. Trixie says, yes, we first found some land, so we have been creating a plan to build there. So we just found a new place to transition for time being. Good, Trixie. Loves you. Thanks for letting me know. Michelle, I had a dream within a dream lately. Wow. I'll watch out for that. You saying a dream within a dream? I know I have as well. Michelle says, ow, my head hurts where I made contact. Yeah, sweetie. It's 1:11 for you, Canna Bear. Alex, your eyes are closing. You're going to sleep? Okay. Loves you, dude. Thanks for being with us, Alex. I'll catch you next time. Boom. Organic. Gee, I was literally going to type Zigzag. Scylla's great channel. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah, Zigzag has an amazing channel. He's super cool, eh? Yeah. Ishtar, communion. Cannabear. Yeah. Zigzag came into my journey because of you, I think. I found so many people through your channel, Cannabear. For real. You're the one that led me to Angie, and you're the one that led me to James True, and then through James True, like so many people. Like, when we sometimes wonder, like, why did I do this? But then when we look or are told how we found certain things or the solace that we get from other people's videos, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, Candabear, if there's one thing I miss, like motherfucking crazy, it's your videos when you would just do your throat singing. For real. I miss that, like, fucking a lot, dude. But not always. Cannabear says everyone loves James True. Not always, but that's the best part of it. He triggers a lot of people, eh? Alex, je t'aime. Geneviève et Lily Rose, I love you all. Love you too. Wish you super awesome sleep. I wish you such a good, awesome sleep, Alex, that you actually see the blue truck in your dreams. Let's see how strong we are. And I want to implant the blue truck in your dreams in the most positive way. I would wish for you to come in tomorrow and be like, Genevieve, I dreamed of the blue truck. And then tell me what happens in the dream. I can try. It's not weird. Ishtar, communion. Your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in form of signs, omens, and messages. Now's the time to pay attention to the synchronicities, and in those moments when logic and reason fail to give you the full picture. The Mesopotamian goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples where her priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. And I'm going to put it out there that the oracles were not alone. They were protected. The oracles were protected. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source as a sacred, intimate timeline. You will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. You engage the great goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No one needs to rescue you when you are empowered, aware, and awake to the wondrous miracle you're a part of. I'm going to read the alignment message. Ouh, Alex, je préfère voir le train bleu. Ok, oui. Ben d'accord. Yeah. There was a train sync yesterday as we were trick-or-treating, and I didn't take the camera out, but someone on his garage actually had authentic train track lights in the railroad. Really? Yep. Yep. It was when we were near where the doghouse was, where the dogs were like just going nut bars inside. It was their garage. It was so cool.
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
I saw it too.
You did, eh?
Yeah, you just never told me. So
No, I never said it out loud. I was going to take a pic, but then we were deciding to turn around, and I just didn't. Communication, communion, community. Right? Yeah, Trace B, the blue truck is super special. It is. I've had it in my live streams for over a year now. and I can see myself. I'm at the Circle K. I went to get whatever it was that day, and I looked down and there was a Hot Wheels rack right in front of me. And then I saw the blue truck and I fell in love with it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to see if there's anything better." So I looked at all the little Hot Wheels that were there, and I was like, "Nope, it's the blue truck." I bought it, and then I came and I did a stream, I don't remember whatever amount of time later that day, and I was like, this is like part of us now, right? This blue truck. And it's to bring up that feeling of like past trucks, or when we connect and see the trucks, whether it's in an image or in real life. There was a specific day last year. Wow, it's been over a year now. Actually, it's been a year and a half maybe ago. No, sorry. There was a specific timeline. It would have been in November where, yeah, the timelines are hard. In November, where I was having a super, like, just my morning was so whacked. The energy was so messed up. And we had gone to do groceries. And when we put the stuff in the car, I looked at Lily and I said, I need a cigarette before I can drive. That's how strong the energies were. And as I was having my cigarette, I had my Instagram on my phone back then, and went on my Instagram, and Hannah Mori had sent me a hello, good morning. And I texted him and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's up with the energies today, but it's just like, oh my God, right? And I wrote, I was like, even if I saw a blue truck, I don't even know if I could be happy because it's so intense today. And then he kind of had laughed at me with me and said, if you see the blue truck, it'll rev you up. And then we started giggling about like whatever it was, like just texting wise. So I felt better when I got in the car. But after I got in the car, we saw two blue trucks. One that was a jacked up one, and one that was such a low to the ground, souped up, but down low. And then I saw the first one again. So 3 times within like about a 20-minute time span. And I think I brought it in to introduce it as a synchronicity of how we can feel like near to each other, because that wasn't in our reality. Then I came into the live stream and I started talking about a blue truck, and I mentioned it as much as I can to bring us together, so that we don't feel alone if we're like in our bubble and stuff's like not going good in our reality. And then when you look up and there's a blue truck, and it's like that feeling of like home, even if it's just a little bitty piece, if that makes any sense at all. But it's huge. I am going to read the alignment message to the card, because some people, this is where the energy is at. When you refuse to see the signs, it can ultimately take you down a path you don't really want to be on. When red flags indicate something's not quite right, it's not a sign to jump in with both feet, eh? It says, this is not for you. This is not yet, or this is to be revealed. If you choose to move forward stubbornly, you could find yourself back in an old lesson you don't want to face again. When you are attached to outcomes and unable to see the other option, you might say, the oracle said this was not in my best interest, but I'm going to go do it anyway. And the truth is that the goddess Ishtar is offering you this alignment task for now. Trust that the wisdom of the universe will provide with the perfect, not with the perfect, trust that the wisdom of the universe will provide with the perfect form, but in divine timing. This means you might have to wait for a while. Connection is the core of everything. Organic, 3rd time's the charm. Yeah. I find that when I'm streaming myself, when I do my streams, because I try not to do that anywhere else, but sometimes it comes on anyways because the oracle part. So when I'm in like my oracle mode, I'm sped up a little bit, right? You'll notice when I stream, I'm flowing. I don't like take a lot of spaces in between, because to not cut the flow, like a running waterfall, right? All the time, like for hours and hours and hours. Boom, organic. I'm driving, and while you're speaking about blue trucks, I've seen 4. Right on, Heidi. And you wrote that. What my phone says is 2:22, but it's 3:22 Eastern time right now. Thanks for saying so, sweetie. Excuse me.
Mom,
Yeah, honey.
can I have one of the pops that I got last night?
Sure. You need to brush your hair and your teeth, but not right now, because then your teeth, it won't taste good.
Yeah,
But
bleh.
5.
I have
Boom.
never had these two. They're both pink.
Yeah, they're both the same thing, just different versions.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Hi, Anita. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
The other one's not pressed.
I know, sweetie. They're just two. That's what I said. They're two different brands of the same flavor.
Oh.
Smudging ceremony. Are you just waking up, Anita, or have you been up for a little while? And I say that, and I want to say happy 1st of November, Anita, but you're the 2nd of November, aren't you? In Australia. If it's the 1st for me, midday, that means it's the 2nd for you, beginning of your day. That still blows my mind. Oh, smudging. Dear people who make cards, it would have been a lot easier if you would put a number on the card. It's easier to find. Yes, divine timing, Michelle. I'm craving that moment where so many things come full circle into my reality that I'm like just in awe of having waited for it all.
That's good.
And I say that, but I'm already in the momentum of it, Michelle, of that feeling that it's so close to that thing of like the knowing. I already know why I'm waiting, but I don't, because I don't have the form, right? But I already know that it's worth it, that nothing can detract me from what I've been waiting for. Like nothing, no one, nothing. No matter how much shaming, guilting, blaming, accusing, lashing out, projections, shit. I've fucking walked through fucking hell waiting for what's divinely mine. I really have. Like, seriously. 2022 in France when you talked about divine timing. Thanks, Gunnar. Gunnar, c'est la vie. How's it going? Organic says 7 blue trucks. Says there's 7 in the chat, Heidi. Thank you. Home now, but I will think of you when I see a blue truck. Rawr. Good. Hey, Dr. reViVALL. How's it going? Happy Monday. 1st of November. I love this calendar. Flipping of the page in 1st of November. Smudging ceremony. Let go of the past. Past got left behind in October. In case you didn't get the memo, I'm letting you know.
Do you want me to change your calendar?
Yes, please. Could you bring the picture that's in November? I have an old calendar made from an artist that I really love, Jacqueline Jackie Travers. And it's 2016, I believe.
Yeah, it's
so I just flipped the images for myself.
This is November.
Hang on. So this was October. War Pony, Freedom Horse, You ready for November? You got shivers everywhere. I kind of wish I was dressed. Kind of wish I was dressed in pink, but Lily appears over my shoulder with a pink glass with pink pop in it. November, angel energy. Yeah. This is how November feels already. I was actually holding my boobs this way earlier and looking down exactly the same way. No
it's
joke.
So good.
I was.
Wait, I need to go change into a pink outfit.
November,
Pink
the
day.
angel energy, the wings. Time for those wings to freaking spread, eh, guys? I love her. Hi, Michael Rolla. Me so happy to see you, dude. How's it going, eh? You came in at the same time as my angel energy. Rah, love it. Happy Monday, November 1st. We're so excited. Just can't hide it. We're flipping into new timelines and I think I like it. Whee! Smudging ceremony. Let go of the past. Purify, detox, release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Let go of the old, discarded, unused, and make way for new energy and new beginnings. I'm going to leave it at that. Sometimes the reading still triggers me. It's just like, I don't want to hear this. I don't feel like saying it out loud. So letting the image speak for itself a little bit. And that's that. So this is I just pulled a smudging ceremony. The card before that was number 23. 2 and 3 is 5. Ishtar, communion. Before that was 46. 4 and 6 is 10. 1, start at 1. Full circle and start back. Peacock, let it shine. That heart space, open, shining, glowing for all. There's no guard up, eh? There's no shield in front. There's no barrier in front. Just shine. Shine. And the first card I picked today was Travailler avec l'énergie, work with the energies. Work with the energies. Emoji King. Hey, dude. How's it going? Emoji King. I just said that this morning. Out with the old, in with the new. Good. Again, if you didn't get the memo, we left the past behind in October and step in, step up, and
Today
just
is a
grab.
pink day.
Today's a pink day. You're pinkalicious.
We have the pink sweater, the pink t-shirt, the pink pants, the pink blanket, and the pink drink.
Right on. That means your tongue will be pink when you're done that drink.
Yep.
And that rhymed. That's so cool.
And a pink bag.
Oh, of course. And a pink bag.
It's
actually a pillowcase.
Pillowcase, but
yeah, we're just going to leave the pillowcases lying around.
that's what we used to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, Tracy. That light coming in the door, eh?
I put ice and it was already freezing cold because it was in the fridge.
Great. Go, Elsa.
Yeah.
Melt your frozen heart.
It kind of tastes like the Crush freezies.
Yes, that's how crushed freezies are made.
Yeah, I know. I might as well dye Bo's hair pink.
No, we were not dyeing the cat's hair pink.
Just for like one.
You can put a bow on him.
Ooh, I have bows.
His name is Bo. You can put a bow on him.
I have bows.
Not sure he's gonna enjoy it, but you can dress up the cat if you want to. I can hear the cat saying, "You did not just say that, did you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." You're on your own, buddy.
I got two.
Oh, great.
Which one should I wear and which one should he wear? Should I wear the dark pink one or the light pink one with the polka dots?
So Lily's gonna wear one and the cat gets another. Should she wear the dark or the light pink?
You need to vote in the
Looks
comments.
like I got ears.
You need to vote in the comments.
Vote in the comments. Please.
Even pink burps.
Even a pink card.
Oh
Boom,
my god!
baby.
Today's a pink day. You need to dress into pink.
Pinkalicious. I'll change into pink later. I actually
Okay.
wanted to wear red. I was going to come out as Aurora today and like dress up a little bit, but it's too cold for my
Okay, look
my
at the-
Aurora dress.
Look at the chat.
Oh yeah, look at the chat. Nobody actually answered your question.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
I'm very disappointed. LOL, the Pink Panther. Yeah, Canna Bear.
Okay, I'm just gonna choose myself. I'm
Yeah.
wearing the dark one. And
Michelle puts 3
go.
pink flowers. I would say that is the light pink. Gunnar C. Levy, 23, 2021, 5D, Higher Forces, Star
You look
Children,
so cute.
Second Coming Vibes, Discernment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Awesome 1. Hey, good
And
evening,
he's
G
gonna
and
be on a
friends.
pink pillow. Okay, so I'm wearing pink clothes with a pink drink, pink blanket. We're wearing pink
44.
bows, and Bo is on a pink blanket. We are so pink.
And I pulled a pink sapphire,
And she
number
pulled the pink-
44. I love it.
Look at him.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Joe. How's your day going? Well, your
Look
evening.
at him.
Oh. Oh my god.
Can you even see the bow? It's right here. It's behind his ear.
I don't know. Oh, I'm so
We are
sorry,
so
Kat.
pinkalicious.
Yes, you are pinkalicious.
We.
Oh my gosh, stop
Melissa
correcting
has
me.
pink headphones.
Oh
Well, he's leaving, and his bow fell off. But I'm just the pink one, and I don't really like this bow.
Story of my life.
I get why he doesn't like the bow. I don't even like.
I know, eh? Poor cat.
I'm not JoJo Siwa.
Okay, 44. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 is infinity and beyond. Pink sapphire. Forgiveness. Choosing to heal. Acceptance and letting go. Soothing the heart. Have you heard that forgiveness is a gift that you give yourself? Pink sapphire spirit message to you is not to concern yourself with the law of karma right now. For while your loving heart wants to see justice served for the good of the all, in this moment, you are called to align yourself with the universal laws by choosing to heal yourself. This is the start of the process of forgiving those who did you harm. And that means deciding consciously that they will not determine the story of who you are and what you have experienced. For you are a powerful storyteller and co-creator. And you will tell a heroic story of overcoming that which has caused you pain.
I am living the pink
I want to
life
just
today.
stop myself and say that your pain does not justify you going out and actually lashing out at other people and hurting other people, especially right now. If someone actually tells you, this is making me cry, this is upsetting, please back the fuck away and leave people alone. You don't have to like instigate more pain and get the last word in, eh? I want to say kudos for my anchors for when I'm projected upon and I have no idea like what the fuck I did, because I was sitting here in my own like little province minding my own fucking business and then I got fucking bitch slapped and attacked. Thank you for those that don't do that. Like, it's shocking to me how people are using the excuse of I'm good, I'm gonna hurt others because others hurt me, and it's not serving anybody to do that, eh? Your willingness to engage in healing, to free yourself from your past and soothe your heart is an awesome superpower. Pink Sapphire Spirit is here as a reminder that you can do the work, walking through and forge the fire, letting go of the pain. It will make you as strong as steel going forward. You will persist. And as you embrace the wisdom you have learned, you find the power to say never again by making the choice to heal yourself and forgive yourself for not knowing better. Positive things are to come, and you can rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally in the process of healing, acceptance, and forgiveness. Trace B, oh my God, yeah. Yeah, Trace. One person having been wounded does not justify hurting another person. And you know what I mean? Like it's if you even believe you've been hurt, how dare you speak certain ways to other people and keep perpetuating those loops of pain, saying what you say and doing what you do. It makes no sense, right? At some point. Anyways. Everybody's got their learning curve. But you know what? Those of us that are just like, we're done. We're not your whipping posts, man. We're not your whipping posts. And you're not your own whipping post either, right? People turning on them own selves and going into hiding right now, into like this utter, like, I'm so alone, nobody cares about me. That's a lie that you're telling yourself. You are pushing people away to make sure that they're mad at you so that they are not reaching out to you because you're like in a self-perpetual like wounding mode. And that don't fly anymore. It does not. We don't consent, and we're not going to let you go. We're just not going to poke at you until you're done fucking with your little baby stuff, right? It's enough. Oh, for self, me said that it's now to change my patterns of the old. It no longer serves me. Yeah. One of my biggest patterns is to be kind to the crustiest fucking people. To believe that within the crustiest fucking motherfuckers is the purest light. Right? So, but it doesn't serve me anymore at all. Right? I always believe that I go through this giving what I would have wanted to be given. You know what I mean? I would have wanted random, like a random email saying how beautiful or how kind or how smart or how anything nice I was, when all I was getting in my reality was like stupid ass shit. And anyways, yeah. Hi, Delaney Pearl Jones. How's it going, sweetie? Sorry to hear this, my friend. But here's the beautiful part of it, Joe. The realization of who gaslights and sends out a certain energy makes me realize the opposite of who's actually real and true and brave and bold and honest and pure and consistent within their love vibration. So that's how to turn something around real fast. When one person is yucky to you and mean and just whatever it is, the words, when you turn, right, turn, back away, and really see and know and feel those that are like pure and anchors, right? So it's different for me now, where I used to only have certain stuff happen without being able to turn and to have that masculine brother energy with people. So the, you know what I mean? The red flags are so apparent because there's so many people with the white flags now in my life. They're all distant and afar and on the internet, but still, they're there and they're real. They're realer than what's in my reality. So I think that's the reason why certain things happen, Joe, is like, you know what I mean? Like if one situation, one timeline feels not good, it doesn't give you shivers, it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't make you smile, it hurts your stomach and it makes you cry, then you back away from that, you leave it be, and you go into where and who and what feels good. Yeah, Joe, the positivity wins. Yeah. And so the seeing of complete shadow energy, complete ego, dualistic energy makes us gravitate to the wholesome, the pure, the full connections so much. Gunnar, good times to go within, meditate, the energies of change, spirituality. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kudos to those who are in embodiment mode and able to help make people feel safe and good, right? It's important. Oh my gosh. Three 369 koi fish. There's always enough. He loves this little dude. Thanks, Joe. It is a learning curve for sure. You got this, my friend. Thank you so much. Gunnar, thanks for writing that out. Gunnar, it feels good to do good. Yeah. I saw something on Instagram today, and it was something like, if somebody's telling you, if I did this for you, or I did this, I did that, and that's gaslighting, man. Because when somebody does something for you, you know it, you are grateful for it, you feel it, but you don't have to be told what was done for you, right? That's so big. Like the yin and yang of the gaslighting and how it feels and how it's like so prevalent right now within people to be hanging on to certain things and like just the right? Ooh, I like that. Emoji King. In the pink. The definition meaning in the peak of health in optimal condition is being in the pink. Yeah. $144, of course it is. $244 on my phone, which means it's really $344 because everything's messed up with my times. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not touching it. My phone officially right now says 247. 247. What does your device say, Lily?
Can't check.
Oh, she can't check.
What does it say on yours?
I can't check my iPad, and my iPhone says it's 247.
247, then it's 347.
Yeah, and then when I look on my here on that one, it says 1547. On that one, it says 247. Because I didn't put my phone on world time. The last time I reset it, I just left it the way that it was. So strange. Emoji King. My time on my devices were all fine, and then at one point I looked at my phone and it was 12:12. My shirt says 12 on it too, 4 times. And yeah, so my phone has fallen back an hour this morning in afternoon, which isn't even the normal time for a device to be making a time change. You know what I mean? It would have been in the middle of the night. It should have changed. So really cool sync. Hey, Squirrel Sniper. Good evening from across the flat pond. I loved your comment in my vid earlier or yesterday. The water looks flat there too. Yeah. 12, 12. 12 times 12 is 144. Yeah, Michelle. I know it's so powerfully important that there's no, I don't even have the words for it, Michelle. 72 and 72 is 144 too. Says there's 12 in the chat as I'm talking about the 12, 12 and 12, 21. Second card mentioning the oracle. The oracle's gift. What was the other one? Ishtar. Talking about the oracle. And then this card. Boom. Michael Rolla. I just said that to a friend yesterday on our hike. 12 times 12. Yup. Seven. 37, the oracle's gift. Second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future. Fate as a future determined by the choices you make now. Seeing the signs all around you. Realizing and recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. When we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. So we ask for the signs and we look for mystical reasons and reassurance that our mundane lives don't have to offer. However, the oracle simply provides the answer that's already inside of us. No, I'm not Tom Brady. I am, boom, ready? I got luck on my back. I'm Andrew Luck sweater, or shirt, whatever it's called. I'm Luck, Andrew Luck.
It says 21 when it's on the screen.
Andrew Luck. Oracles show up in a myriad of ways. Sometimes you see a billboard, or you hear a song, or you pull a card, or you get exactly the message you need, the support, your choices, or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you are part of this vast universe. You are witnessed by the great mystery and loved and cared for. This is a reminder that life is magical, and you are magical. First card I pulled today. Work with the energies. Today, trust in your own capacity to know what is right, to tune into source, to be able to read the signs, reflecting what is true and real within you. Let this oracle give you the gift of knowing that you are indeed on the right track. And repeat the mantra, the light within me creates miracles in my life. Magic is inside of you, outside of you, and all around you and within you. Boom, August rush. The magic is everywhere. That's important. The magic is everywhere. It's funny too, because it's like a teacup, but it feels Christmassy to me. This image, although there's no the typical, it just feels Christmassy to me. Joe, thank you. I need a lot of luck and miracles right now, Joe. I need for a lot of luck and miracles right now, for sure. I really do. Lady Luck. Thanks, Joe. Squirrel Sniper, I had an awesome chat. in the local newsagents with a 70-year-old Buddhist. And she asked me if I would like to know a worldly secret about intent. And I said to her with a smile, it's not the words of your intent that manifest your reality. It's the vibration of the energy of your intention that creates the attraction. Yeah, Squirrel Sniper. That's the truth, dude. Michelle, the magic is inside of us. We are the magic. Yeah, Anita. Oh, that's beautiful, Squirrel Sniper. And then she smiled back at me with a smile that reminds me of my mother. I love it. That's so cool. I'm going to take that as a segue. There's no other comments. I'm going to take that as a segue of something to talk about. We recognize right now those who have not done the inner work of healing their mother wounds, especially because they will be lashing out at the feminine, right? So, and that could be feminine, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. Those people who have not done the inner work, especially if they had the mother wounds, if they were not loved and cherished, and if they didn't heal and accept that our children come through us, they are not us. And that goes for our parents as well, right? A lot of awakened people like just haven't gone through and forgiven their mother yet. And so the perpetuation on the feminine is still like looping itself, right? For example, I didn't hurt you. If you were a masculine and your ex or your mother or your sisters or every woman in your community treated you like a piece of crap in your whole lifespan, I'm not her. I'm not them, right? So if I come in kindness with shields down, there's no reason for me to be receiving any, nasty stuff from anybody. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. You can't keep using me as an excuse to spread your pain because I'm a woman, because I ain't them. I worked hard on my embodiment of me, who I am, what I do now, what do I embody. And that's why people feel safe and feel like I'm home, because I act towards the mother energy and not the goddess energy. My goddess energy is my own, and it will be shared accordingly when I bloom in that part of me. But otherwise, I've strived for 3 full years to not be seen with. Of course, you see my goddess energy, guys. Of course, like, right? Everybody sees my goddess energy, but I harness the mother energy of me to make my live streams, to do my vids, to share with you all, right? So, you know what I mean? That's it. And I get to choose that. I get to consent if somebody wants to come and choose and point out my face and my body and compliment me in ways that doesn't make me feel good. Right? People will say to me sometimes, like, you'll blow off a compliment being called sexy. Well, okay, I do blow off those compliments. Why? Because I am not sexy for you. You can think that, but that's not what's activated in me for you. There's zero intent of that part of me being put out here. It's the mother of me. You know what I mean? And that's where the whole, like, the MK programming, we know, we can recognize now people who haven't done the inner work and are still attached to the MK programming because they can't see us as a woman fully. They got to see us as, like, somebody that they can say things or do things to if they could. But you can't. You can't. We're sovereign, right? Oh, that's beautiful, Joe. I'm a super proud son. Squirrel Sniper says absolutely. Joe, awesome one. And a super proud dad. Yes, that's important, Joe. And I feel I'm super blessed. I'm blessed with a super wife. Exactly. That's beautiful. Same. Joe says, see, I see people, no gender. I really don't. Like, I see that women are women or men are men, but I don't, I can watch somebody of any gender dressed in any type of way, and that it's, I'm aligned within myself. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't change anything, right? Like, some people would look at this and see it as sexual. This image, some people will look at and see it as sexual, right? Instead of how nurturing it is, how safe she is in herself, her femininity, right? Cupping her breast. That's not sexual at all, but some people would be actually offended by this image, thinking that it's like, like how some people are offended with breastfeeding, right? Babies need food, so mommy whips out her boobie to feed the baby, but some people can't handle that, right? So I know. Emoji King, Andrew Luck, he might be the smarter of the number 12s, considering he retired before turning 30 years old. Not that I'm judging, but 44 million in the bank should be enough for one lifetime. I fully resonate with that. I bought this when he was still playing, and I actually bought this at a thrift shop. It cost $7, and I grabbed it, and I told myself, depending on who the player is, I will either wear it or I won't. But the blue, the 12, repeated 4 times, and then the luck in the back for $7, I couldn't go wrong. So when I got home to where I lived somewhere where I lived on a resort, like a family fishing lodge, so there was always tourists around and people from other places, so I knew there was a sporty dude behind me. We'd had enough conversation, so I grabbed a shirt and I went to his cottage. And, when we were talking, and I was like, look, I found this shirt and I haven't Googled it yet. I want to know who this is. Do you know who this is? And he was like, yeah, that's Andrew Luck. And then he starts telling me stuff about him and like sport-wise. And I was like, oh, right on. And then I went deeper and I went to Google him after, and I realized that, he was a young masculine playing the sport and that his partner at the time, I have no idea what they did, if they did, but he had a fiance who was a gymnast. And I liked the person that he was, what I could find of information of him. And then I heard that he did that. He made the perfect life choice of, I could be the puppet of what everybody's going to want me to do, but I want to live my life instead. So, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. I think it's really cool. And yeah, 44 million in the bank is enough for one lifetime, for oneself, for one's family, and for like their future generations, and to actually help others, right? I'm shocked sometimes, like, I'm not shocked, I'm disgusted sometimes by somebody who makes, has such numbers of stuff, and yes, they still share it and stuff, but why? Why do they take contracts to sell more shit? To be more and more and more, like I'm gonna mention, say, like Oprah and stuff like that. Like it's become like a corporation, like the magazines, Weight Watchers, all this shit. And yeah, supposedly there's always some going out, but it still doesn't make sense to me, right? It doesn't make sense to me at all. But nothing of the money system, nothing about who has money and then what they choose to do with it actually makes sense in this world. So, Emoji King, Emoji Queen's birthday is November 24th. Yeah, I know what you meant, Joe. I meant no discrimination between the sexes. Like, I don't see gender. I don't treat women or men differently as the way that's how you are, Joe. You don't. You, within your comments, when you come in here, when you go into other people's live streams, you speak to masculine and feminine from all over the world, and you don't get caught up in any of it, right? You're like an aligned masculine, and that's that. It's self-evident, right? You can't tell people you're aligned inside of you and I'm nice to you. Of course I treat you good. Of course I treat you good. I'm a nice guy. I'm such a good guy. But it's like, if you were treating me good, I wouldn't be crying. If you were treating me good, I wouldn't have a stomachache. If you were treating me good, I would know. If you were treating me good, you wouldn't have to say so. Right? That doesn't make any sense at all. If you're screaming at somebody like, I'm so good to you, If somebody's screaming at you, I'm so good to you. That's not good, baby. That's not good at all. Nobody needs to tell you they're good. You know it. You know it, you feel it. Aw, Emoji King. He says, yeah, Joe, she deserves a huge party. She just threw a big birthday party for her sister. She goes all out. Oh, that's cool. You know, I like big birthday stuff. And my birthday hasn't been acknowledged for real in so long that I wouldn't even know how to, you know what I mean? I haven't had a cake for my birthday in so long I can't even remember the last time.
Yeah, we just shared cake. If we didn't finish it when my birthday was over, then you would eat the cake and just put candles back on it.
Yeah, because Lily Rosa's birthday is January 5th, and then mine's January 7th, so.
You were sure I was gonna be born on your birthday.
I'm not really good with birthdays either, Emoji King, of like doing and I'm not good at that. I there's a part of me that doesn't believe in it, and I just there's a part of me that's limited financially, that, you know what I mean, like there's nothing I can do to help or to do or to make up a party or to like send stuff, so maybe sometimes that's a part of it as well. But more of the like every day is Christmas and every day is like to be cherished, right? That one day sometimes is somebody's break of you can sleep all day if you want, baby, right? Food's gonna be ready for you all day, but you don't have to show up. You don't have to do anything. You want to lay in bed all day, go ahead, right? Yeah, I know. Delaney Pearl Jones. January 8th is Elvis and David Bowie. Yeah, I remember being super little and Elvis was already passed away. And I would like celebrate my birthday, and then the next day, sometimes I would cry because it was his birthday, but he wasn't there. This is crazy, but that's how I was back when I was little. Yeah. Let's get another goddess going. Yeah, Joe. Everything and everyone deserves to know kindness and love light. Yeah. Yes, Emoji King. Thanks for writing it out. Emoji King says, like the camaraderie we all have here, it's like being in high school, like the old gang. And you give me shivers everywhere, Emoji King, and I thank you for writing it all out so I could read it, because this is how I was in high school, where masculine, feminine friends, different ages, different everything that was possible was possible. You gonna be nice? Come play, right? You want to hang out? Come hang out. And everybody just kind of equal, right? Yeah. Anita, Elvis died just before my brother was born. Mom said it was on the news at the hospital. Whoa. That's cray cray. For me, I can see myself, and we've come to Quebec because we didn't live here. And I'm around 8 or 9 years old. And I'm watching an Elvis movie, and I tell my mom, like, and I'm 8 or 9, I'm around Lily's age. I could even be 7. And I say to my mom, like, I love him and blah, 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 and Elvis this and Elvis that. And she looks at me and her face is so fucking weird, guys. And I'm like, what? And she's like, Michelle, don't you remember when you were littler? Me and your aunt one time, we were crying so much. And you kept asking, why are you crying? And then we would tell you, and we would keep on crying, and then you wouldn't understand. But that was the day Elvis died. And I was like, what? I thought you guys were crying about whatever, like, I don't know. What do you mean Elvis is dead? When Elvis passed away, I was a little bit littler, and my mom and my aunt were together at the time, and they, like, just whatever, right? Like, even my, like, the husbands, my father and my dad's cousin, like, were emotional about it. It's part of their journey, right? But me, I was shocked a couple years later to find out because I was too little. I didn't realize, right, that what had transpired and who it was. And yeah, thanks for writing it out. I couldn't remember the date. I still can't even remember the date John Lennon died, even if I completely lived it like in the moment. August 16th, 1977. So I would have been 5. Would have been exactly 5 years old. 5.5 was the day that Elvis passed. So on August 16th, 1977, I would have been 5. And then 2 or 3 years later, realized what had transpired for real. Love you, Mitch. You gonna grab a coffee, Joe? Right on. August 16th is your brother's birthday? Yep. Your mom was at the hospital. Whoa, freaky, eh? When John Lennon passed, when we heard about it, we were in Abbotsford or Mission, British Columbia. I can't remember which one because we were driving at the time, so we were heading towards one or the other. I can't remember. We were in the car. I'm in the back seat. Actually, it would have been the Bronco. We were in the Bronco. It's in the back seat. And it came on the radio. And I literally whoosh, lifted from my body. I can still see myself at the time. At the time, and for years after, I truly... And what year did John Lennon die, guys? I'm so bad at this. Was it 1980 or 1981? So I would have been like 9 or 10, 8 or 9 when John Lennon passed. I always forget the dates. As much as I love numbers, I don't retain dates and certain things the same way as other people. But I wondered, how am I going to live if he's gone? Because already by then, Michelle by the Beatles was one of my songs that, you know, don't forget, we grew up in an era where we couldn't just decide, I'm going to listen to this song. We didn't always have access to it, or we didn't always have a stereo or a record player, all that stuff. But Michelle was already one of my favorite songs that helped me.
Your name is Michelle?
Because my name is Michelle Genevieve Marie, to help me sustain in this world, right? And I was only just a little kid. But that was the song and the Beatles in general to help, like, me feel safe in this world. And it wasn't, you know what I mean? It was a big deal. Yeah. I remember finding Julian Lennon on Facebook within the last 12 years. And then that utter realization that one person's hero, John Lennon, one of my heroes, his own son. He wasn't his hero for his own son, right? Because he left his mom. And that thing of like, whoa, right? The perception of who people are, what people are, how one son and, you know, how other people and all of that, right? It's so multi-layered. I'm blessed in my life path. I'm not sure about Lily. Time will tell. But when I separated with my husband, both of my children have grown up, and neither of my 2 children with my husband feel like ever felt like they should bring us back together, or that we would get back together, or that we should, or that we could, or that it would have been better for them. Neither of my children, and they're 21 and 24, ever after we separated, after the initial like realization of, you know, that it actually happened, and into now, would even think that the wrong choice was made.
I never wanted you guys to be together again.
You still feel that way now?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Lily's 9, and I separated from her father when she was 4. And she feels that way as well. She knows that it was the best timeline, and she's not sitting here thinking of how she could, you know, make stuff happen that would be different. She knows. Thanks for answering that, sweetie. Loves you. Right? Thanks for being here, Delaney Pearl Jones. I hope your day's going good. Are you moving today, Delaney? Delaney, weren't you moving on the 1st, or was it December 1st and I'm a month ahead of my time? Thank you, Emoji King. December 8th, 1980. Yeah. I thought I saw the double 8, see? Yeah. Gaia, 16. Eight-track players are the balls. Yeah. You know what 8-track I remember the most? I remember the Johnny Paycheck 8-track the most. The Johnny Cash. There was the Beatles, Yellow Submarine.
We all live in a yellow
I'm trying to see if there's another that I can... Oh! Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers. Those are the 8-tracks that I can see the most in my mind's eye that we had back then at the time. Yeah, Emoji King, CB Radio. Somebody yesterday wrote down, I don't know if Heidi's still here, somebody said they collected CB radios yesterday in the live stream. Matrix Man or at Codes, I can't remember. Somebody was saying they collected CB radios. They had over 100. I forget who it was now. Sorry, don't mean to forget. It was in the chat somewhere. Gaia, being grounded, slowing down, remaining present in your body is the message of the Greek goddess Gaia has for you right now. Gaia, the earth mother of all life. Boom. I was just talking about embodying the mother energy more than the goddess energy earlier. Gaia, the earth mother of all life, invites you to pay attention to your body, for you're a creature of the earth as well as spirit. The goddess Gaia reminds you that earth is the playground for conscious manifestation, so be respectful with this truth. Nice. Okay, I need to move around.
Move, baby, move.
Oh, there you are, Heidi. It was Scratch. You are here? It was Scratch in Codes chat. Yeah, I went from Matrix to Codes, but you weren't in. You were at Codes. Yeah, it was Scratch. Now I remember. Thank you. Thanks. I like when I put my stuff together and I can. Really? Emoji King says my ex had a dream we were back together. Right on. Heidi says, hey to everyone here. I'm listening and bringing you guys with me. Love you, sweetie. Thanks for being with us. Emoji King says, Genevieve, can you say hi to Heidi for me? If she's driving, she's not looking at the chat. Yeah. Emoji King says, hi, Heidi. Just so you know, Nita's here today right now. Who else is here right now for sure? I don't know. Gunnar Silevi, Joe Awesome, Delaney Pearl Jones, Michelle. Some people are popping in and out. The numbers are going up and down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you were double streaming between Matt and Code. Well, I went in with Dean. I went into Matt. What happened was yesterday I didn't stream at all because I didn't want to be in my inertia of streaming. Looking back, I should have, because yesterday felt like it was the longest day ever with the countdown to Halloween, right? Because you can't just run around trick-or-treating, knocking on doors all day long. You got to wait a little bit, right, till a certain time. And so when I got home, I had made shepherd's pie, so I started the oven so that it would be hot. And then I went and checked my device, and I was like, oh man. And Matt was streaming, and he had invited me up, so I was like, am I still invited? Can I come up? And so I did. And then at the end, we were saying happy birthday to Code, and then it was like, boom, gone over. It was it was a really nice evening with the Halloweening, and then the being able to come home and have something, and yeah, it was nice. Felt good. Heidi, thank you for streaming. It's nice to have company. You're welcome. Thanks for saying it. Heidi, your niece stopped by for a bit. It's a beautiful day. It's very windy for us right now. Like, so windy, guys. It's crazy. Like, I don't know what the gusts are at, but they're pretty high. Cold and cloudy. Have you gotten any I know not like actual snow cover that stays on the ground, Canterbury, but have you gotten like the first flurries at all of any snow? We had our first flurries already. They only lasted 10 minutes. It was not even freezing outside, but at on the 22nd of October, Lily Rose looked up at the streetlight just before midnight, just before we were going to bed, and it was snowing, and it lasted for approximately 10 minutes. Approximately, yup. Boom. Wow, this is a sink. I was just thinking, I have a piece of moldavite. It's not very big, and it's all tangled up in a necklace that I was just like, oh, okay. This one time, I think it was in the spring, I put on 2 or 3 necklaces at the same time, and then I wore them to bed, and I woke up like half choked almost. Not really. I'm being dramatic, but I woke up and the necklaces were all in a clump right here. You did? You got a bit of snow a couple weeks ago, Canterbury? Yeah. Just like that taste of it. Moldavite. So yeah, yesterday I was looking at the little clump of necklaces hung in my room, and I was like, maybe I should put the moldavite on. I don't always keep my moldavite on. My daughter last year, Amy, she was 20, and she said, she's like, Mom, she's like, I've been like hearing about and looking up moldavite. Would you lend me and let me wear your moldavite? And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, baby girl, I've been giving you boob rocks since you was a kid, and you're not impressed with my boob rocks, because I gave her crystals and I'd tell her to put her in her bra to keep her safe. I was like, you were never impressed with my boob rocks, but now you want to jump all the way to like one of the like most strongest, powerful things ever, moldavite. I was like, okay. I was like, but you're going to wear it while you're here. I'm not going to let you leave with it. You're going to wear it while you're here. And I want you to be present in your body. And if you feel anything different that's not positive, I need you to take it off right away. I don't mind sharing. I consent to sharing, but I want you to know your body and know right away, does this feel good or does this not feel good? Yeah, she kept it on for about 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. And she was like, whoa, you're right. I can feel it's not the best feeling. I'm not ready for this. And I was like, good. I'm glad you know yourself enough to understand that. I said, girlfriend, I got gifted this Moldavite. One of my friends, Carm, gave it to me in 2017. And I do not always keep it on me. I don't even always keep it in the same room as me. Because there's times when it's like, this is serving me, and there's times where it's like, motherfucker, get away from me, giving me nightmares, bringing up an energy that it just doesn't feel good right now. Hey, Matrix Man. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment ça va? How's your day? Is it windy for you, Matt? Oh my gosh, dude. Today would be the kind of day where I would be outside in my poncho and I would actually have to brace to make sure I don't kind of get pushed away because the gusts are so powerful. They move my scrawny little butt. No joke. I have figured out, because I've done elevation, so you need to know if a gust of wind comes in, if it can take you down, how to stand properly for it or to brace yourself, depending. So at about 55, 60K, I could be swept off my feet if I'm not careful. At 80K of a wind gust coming through, I'll be knocked on my butt. I usually will squat. If I'm in 80 kilometer wind, I will stand, like instead of standing, like I'll stand like with and braced and like this to make sure that the wind coming at me, that my squat will actually keep me. But gusts of 80 will usually have me hanging on to something. We tried to walk the Temagami Tower.
Oh, God.
When was it? In the spring we went, right?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, spring.
We left North Bay, and it was beautiful, sunny weather. And the closer we got to Temagami, which is 1 hour away, just started to, like, overcast and wind. So when we got to Temagami, we went anyways, and we were like, we're still going to climb it. We got about 3/4 of the way up the tower, and I says to the girls, I was like, because it was
it was me, Matt. Was Maddie there?
Yeah.
Yeah, me, Maddie, Mom, and Amy.
Yeah.
All three of us.
So Amy and Maddie were the first, and then Lily Rose and I was closing the trail. I like to close the trail.
She was the last one.
And at one point I was like, if you guys want to choose to keep going, you can, but I'm staying here as like I'm being lifted. We're in the steps of the Temagami Fire Tower. Google it if you don't.
We got up to the spiral stairs.
Yeah, we got to. Actually, oh, we did.
Yeah.
We got to the spiral stairs, which is just before being up. My videos from the past have the Temagami Tower in them, but otherwise, if you just really quick go check, it's like an actual still standing fire tower from back in the day.
It's a tourist attraction.
But you can go climb it. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't, it's right there. You can go climb it anytime. You can go sleep on it if you want in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal. But yeah, but I couldn't keep going because I was like, it's dangerous. I can't keep my traction on the steps. My feet are being blown away from under me. No joke. Lord Moldavite. Yeah, I got a thing about Moldavite. I believe in it, Cannabear, but there's so much fake Moldavite out there as well that it's like, right? It's like that thing of know thyself, know your crystals, know your energy, and Moldavite's not even really a crystal. It's right, so. Organic. Put lemons around your house to absorb negative energies. Yeah, I thought so, Matt. Cold and windy. Getting used to the outdoor environment, though. Yeah. Heidi says, emoji, I'm going to manifest going to this school. It's a few hours away where I live in Florida. Right on. I see you guys talking about iderologist. Is that like an eye doctor? Sorry, I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I'm kind of just letting it go into your free flow of a chat. Mina knows what you mean. Moldavite, transformation, rebirth through fire. Boom. That's a sync. I only pulled one other crystal, and it was pink sapphire. And it spoke of the burning as well, of the fire. Transformation, rebirth through fire. Initiation, opening to new experience, revitalization, and renewal. And I named the stream a revival. Boom. There we go. New doors open and you cross the threshold. Could the new doors show up and open, please? Because the old doors are just not serving me anymore. New doors open and you cross the threshold. It can be exhilarating to know that you are stepping out of the old and into the new self, ready for the unexpected gifts that comes along with this initiation. Moldavite spirit is to know that as you walk through an open door, you are being reborn in a sense, for you will be different once you have made a conscious choice to say goodbye to what was. I've been on for 148.15, and that's what I've been saying too since the beginning. We've flipped the script. We've entered a new month. Goodbye to the past. We're stepping into the new, right? Rebirth does always involve tension and struggle. Crystals can only form if there's plenty of pressure to change. If you are frustrated or uncomfortable, know that the relief is on the way. So just focus on what is happening as a better tomorrow begins to reveal itself. Your passage into the new is assured, so be present, be open, and be ready for the healing to take place. This new experience requires a new you in a sense, a you that recognizes that you belong here and that you can let go of the old. As you transition into a new you will become part of a new group of people, where you are having new experiences that differ from that came before. Old friends might be there for you, but new ones will appear, drawn to your vibration, which resonates with theirs. And although you're being initiated into a new experience, you will not be alone. So leave your fears at the door. Your community will find you. You will know that you belong as they embrace you as one of their own. I got shivers so strong today, guys. Encourage them to believe that they too can let go of the past and transition into something better. Moldavite is a green tektite thought to have been formed when a meteorite crashed into the Czech Republic approximately 14.8 million years ago. It's a crystal heralding massive transformation on all levels. This is not a stone to play with or take lightly. And it's definitely not recommended for those unwilling to take a step out of their comfort zone. Once we engage with Moldavite, we need to buckle up because things are going to get interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to go put my Moldavite on after, guys.
And a pink, something pink.
Gotta go, Joe? She just said, Joe. I gotta go. We had it once, we ain't got it anymore. Downbound train. Springsteen. She just said, Joe, I gotta go. We had it once, we ain't got it anymore. She took her bags. I haven't sang that song in a long time. Have a super day, Joe. Thanks for being with us. Ooh, organic, says Joe. Have a stellar day. Ooh, stellar. I like that. Michelle, refinement by fire. Yeah. Cannabear, they say it's a meteorite, but I want to know where it really came from. Dude, did you see or hear, or just me saying it, maybe it'll pop up in your reality, or take the time, in British Columbia in Canada, I think it was 2 weeks ago, a woman was lying in her bed, and boom, a meteorite landed, like a chunk of meteorite landed right on her bed beside her. She was so lucky she didn't get it in the head or anywhere else, and like right through her roof, boom, into her house. Crazy. Anita, I'm working on getting some Moldavite. Right on. Dude, me was so shocked. My Moldavite was gifted to me from somebody who was like a friend in my reality. I would just kind of go hang out at his house sometimes and we'd smoke joints, just like back in the day, like a high school kind of buddy type of friend type of thing. And he was so like nonchalant, eh? And he gives me this piece of Moldavite and I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow. And then I'm handing it back. He's like, no, it's for you. I'm like, what? He's like, no, it's yours. I'm giving it to you. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'll go get it. It's in the other room. I need to move anyway. So now you guys are gonna know one of my little, like, oh my god. I'm really good at fishing, but I'm not really good at untangling fishing lines. And this follows me in my jewelry. So it's all stuck together. It's been like this for months. I actually destroyed one necklace by just like, fuck it, and cut it because I wanted my bear tooth back. So you see my little axe, and you see my little like, oh my god, I was wondering where that was. There it is. It's Lily had given me a necklace with a little house on it. Anyways, here's my Moldavite. I paired it with amber when I got it. So, and I just kind of made that. I made that myself. I paired it with amber. So I'm thinking I might take it off and then use copper wire and redo it. But I don't know. I don't know why I automatically, when I got the Moldavite, I automatically paired it with the amber. So I'm also wondering if I'm meant to keep it that way, or if it's done. If it's time with the amber is done. I don't know. We'll see what I'm guided to do and what feels right, but yeah. So all of these are tangled together, and I'm not quite sure how that's gonna go, but I have wire cutters. It's all good. He has wire cutters. It's all good. Michelle, your vibe attracts your tribe. Yeah, sweetie. Yes, Cannabear, I fully resonate with that. That a meteor is not even a meteor, it's a giant throwing rocks. Yep. Yep. Right on. Heidi, are you good untangler? I would work that for you. Detangle. I am so not. I don't. Like, I will have patience for things that nobody in the whole world will have patience for. But when it comes to that, oh my God. Yes, for the copper, Heidi? Yeah. I'm seeing copper too. Are you one of those people, Heidi? I would definitely work this out. I wouldn't even be able to sleep until I did. Well, I've been sleeping like a lot, and it's been like this since spring, maybe summer. I can't remember, but it's been a long time, Heidi. Very long time. Yeah. Maybe I could do it if I actually applied myself. I don't know. Some things I don't sometimes even try. I just, okay. So I'm missing 3 necklaces. I don't have any necklaces. As you can see, my necklaces are like, not actually like, my favorite necklaces are these things. No joke. I am the cheapest fucking date ever. I'm so cheap, I'm fucking free. But seriously, right? These are my favorite necklaces. That's it. This is it. Fucking plumber fucking stuff. The stuff that you find in your old fashioned, because they probably don't make it for new sinks anymore, but this is the stuff of necklaces for me. I want to buy a roll and just be in the little snippy thingies that go with it, and then I would like have necklaces all the time with whatever I want on them. But yeah, that's my favorite necklace of all time. Functional. I love it. Michelle, I miss feeling happiness. I hope I will again. Yeah. I mean, knows you will just because, first of all, you want it, right? I want to say I miss feeling like completely safe. And I'm trying to think of when was the last time, like, sustained. I felt the safest, even if some days I didn't, but for the 4 months, for the first 3 months. When I sold all my stuff in 2019 and I thought I was going to Quest to find my heart's desire, and I had nothing, and there was nowhere to go anywhere because we, the place where we were living, I gave it up, and I only had the tent in the car, and that we were heading towards finding our heart's desire is when I felt the safest. And I've had like intermittent times since then that I feel like safe, but I have not manifested a home that I actually feel safe in, that I'm not being filmed on some level, and I'm going to leave it at that, in 4 years. So it's beautiful, that people have all these cameras and equipment. Everything's so accessible. It's so little what you need to just put somewhere, It's so small. So small. I'm just going to leave it at that. Cannabear. No meteor goes up from the horizon. No sphere for asteroids. Funny things add up. Anita says, I know you're feeling, honey, Michelle. It's the energy. We will get there, Michelle. Yeah. Do you take the time, Michelle, though, to just do the one thing of saying out loud, is this energy even mine? And I accept what's mine, but everything that is not mine, I transmute you back to the light. If it's not my energy, go away. Get out of my body, get out of my room, get out of my house, get out of my car. Right? Because just those layers that are sticking to us of how tied we all are together is so big. Yeah, Michelle, Anita, I'm hopeful it's just a cycle related, plus the sadness of Halloween. Yeah. Yeah. It is, Michelle, but I believe that you're at that spot like me where It's been too long. We've worked too hard on certain things, and the manifestation and the reality needs to happen, because otherwise it's it's not real, right? It's not real. It's not enough anymore. It's not enough. Certain things just aren't enough anymore. They need to add up. That needs to manifest into something. Yeah, Anita, nothing lasts forever. It shall pass. Boom. Because you wrote it that way too.
444.
Thank you. Because you wrote it that way, you triggered a memory inside of me. Whether it be on Instagram or on Facebook, wherever I'm, because I only use those two things, wherever I'm scrolling every single day, minimum, I would say 5 to 10 times a day, somebody's either uploaded a post, a video, or in the community tabs, like something written or a photo, really trying to have people understand that nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. The feeling that we're in right now can't sustain itself and continue all, perpetually, that it's going to flip into something different. And that true feeling is like, and when you're in it, Michelle, it's like, I don't want to hear all this shit, guys, because I'm in it. But it's when you're in it, and then it's at its most like disgusting feeling, the heaviest feeling, all of the yuck. Once you hit the, like, every notch of how shitty something feels, it can only go up from there, right? So yes, you're right. The feeling of Halloween, the unjust feeling of like, I'm alone here with my son and my son doesn't even know what fucking Halloween is. It's surreal, Michelle. Like, you know what I mean? You have a child in your life, but he has no idea what that means, and you're taking care of him in a way that doesn't feel good anymore, because you're not supported with the abundant life around you that would make it that none of how he is or doesn't or is, all of it. And that thing of the trustworthy people, of him having reflections of, like I've said to you before, if Nate had Lily Rose as a reflection in front of him, playing and talking and us all interacting, that would help him to step up into a different embodiment, instead of it's just you and your immediate family trying to get through your fucking life and survive, right? Because, you know what I mean? Like, everything's amplified in costs right now. We can say that we're all provided for, but when you're sitting there providing for your fucking self and you don't have what you need in the moment, and it's like, okay, yeah, there is food in my house, but it's not at all what I want, my body wants, what I'm craving, or what I would want to cook, because it's like only the staples that are left in the fucking, all of that, right, Michelle? When you've had your hardest day and then you still have to make supper. It's surreal, Michelle. If you know what I mean? If people even realized the amplitude of the, yeah, anyways, there is nowhere to go, Michelle. Exactly true. Rock bottom. There's nowhere to go. There's, at this point, it's keeping yourself safe, that, okay, your thoughts go really yucky sometimes, but not manifest an action towards those thoughts, to not put yourself into another timeline, right? Your only basic thing right now is to make sure that your body doesn't get so tired from feeling this way that you get sick again, for fuck's sakes, right? Because it's just that surreal. And I get it that that we're all the inner work and but it's like, fuck the inner work. Fuck the inner work. I got all this shit. Like, it's just like, it's fucking surreal. Oh my God, Michelle. I'm so proud of you. Exactly, Michelle. Safety is paramount. Yes. Safety is paramount. Yeah, you do that push away or ask or, yeah. And yes, do it more often. Do it every 5 minutes. Do it every half an hour, right? Just do it. Do it. Do it. Because then at one point you're pushing away energies that aren't yours. You're pushing away the feelings that aren't yours. But guess what? Within your feelings that are yours, some of your feelings are not even yours anymore, Michelle. Yeah. What does that mean? Is that you are not the same you that you were when you gathered all the wounds from your past. You're not even that you anymore. Yeah. So by pushing away anything that's not yours, right? The Michelle that you are now, that you were not 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that baggage is leaving as well, right? Like it can't keep following you because you're not her anymore. Nobody could treat you the same way as what you lived that makes you feel sometimes like not worthy, right? Because those worthiness things were so ingrained in your life path, and me knows because me has the same ones, right? So fucking ingrained that you look at your own self in the mirror and it gives you flashbacks of when, the child of you and the stuff, right? Me knows, baby girl. Wow, Emoji King. Perception of what depressing is, right? What are you not doing to entertain and make people feel like 3D? Emoji King says, Michelle can't, I'm free. Some of my ex-friends don't even come to my house anymore because they say it's too depressing to come to my house. And it's their fucking loss because we have a fucking ball here. We really do. Yeah. But that's the thing. Because you don't have a ball in the same way that they do, they think that you're not happy. Because you don't need what they need to be happy. It's so different. Right? I said to somebody in a text the other day, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry I didn't respond to your text. I was at the spa." I wrote, "I was at the spa." So the response was, "Oh my God, where did you go?" And then I was like, my bathroom. I had Epsom salts. I stuck them in the bathtub and I had a spa night. Like, where the fuck did you think I went? Right? In the sense, I didn't say that, but where did you think I went? You know what I mean? I can't even provide for my own real fucking life of what I need of my basics. There's no fucking way I'm going to a fucking spa. And even if I could go to a spa, that's not my idea of a spa. My idea of a spa is me getting to go in my bathroom, having enough hot water and some Epsom salts in there. That's my spa, baby. Right? Like I said earlier, I'm so fucking cheap, I'm free. All I need is Epsom salts to believe I was at the spa. Me was pampering me. Right? Me was pampering me. Nobody exterior. But that mentality of, I have no stories to tell people. I'm so fucking boring to people because I don't have stories of the things I do and the things I accumulate. But if I wanted to talk about you guys or how it feels to live stream or how it feels to go on another live stream or how it feels for me to draw my drawings, nobody wants to hear about that in my reality. Right? I've brought my stuff and I'll leave my stuff lying around everywhere just to see, is it going to catch somebody's eyes? No. But a random stranger came to my house and then she couldn't get enough of the fucking house and she said, I need to look around before we can talk because I'm so distracted by everything that's here. But meanwhile, somebody comes here that loves me and they don't even fucking look at my shit. Right? Because it's just my fucking same old shit. Even if it never was hung this way, even if I never lived here before, even if I never drew for like a year sustained. I told somebody once I had like a stack this big of drawings that I've done in a year. Didn't faze them. But then I said, I'm actually going to go get it. Then I said, I have a whole tin container of Sharpies, and this is not including the one. I said, I got a whole container of dead Sharpies. This is a year's accumulation, not including the ones that are lying all over the house, because there's a Sharpie everywhere here. And that got a reaction. What? You got to hold this? As if this is more exciting than this here. Well, yeah, if I told you I got a stack this big of fucking books that I filled out for a year, of course I got the dead bodies to prove it. Like, you know what I mean? I told somebody not long ago, you say you miss me, but you miss a version of me that doesn't even exist. Because I'm right, I can be right in front of you, but there's no, I'm just a fucking decoration. Because what I would like to say, you're not listening, you don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I've told my family and people about like Michelle and Kelly Ryan O'Brien, and I'm going to meet these women someday. These are my best friends. And that gets me looked at like, whatever. You know what I mean? But that's my thing. That's really important. It's a big fucking deal. But it's not real to anybody else. It's not real to them. Not in a bad way or anything. It's just, it's not real. It's not tangible. And, you know, if we were really friends, we would have met by now. You know what I mean? All of that shit. I don't know. It doesn't even make any sense. I don't know. Really?
Oh God, that scared me. I stepped on my headphones and I thought I stepped on the cat.
I think both is just as shitty. Just be careful of the headphones, because, yeah. Oh, Emoji King. People get uncomfortable around Michelle, supposedly, because she's quadriplegic and mute. But I don't notice. I didn't notice. Huh? That makes... Yep. Everybody's got their different things inside of what they feel, right? I can't even... I read that out loud, but I wouldn't be able to read it more than once, let's just say, right? Because that's not the way. I see energy and I see frequency and I feel, right? So I've had more intense conversations that had no words with people who couldn't speak nor move their limbs. Eye contact, right? And even with one eye, specifically one person that I knew who one eye couldn't even focus for real. So, yeah. Love you, Emoji King. That's not depressing to me. Anita says, I hit rock bottom too. Not long ago, Michelle. It's tough to get out of, but it is possible. I believe there's certain people and certain timelines that, like, I mean, there's nothing you can do to mess it up. You can feel, you need to feel what you're going to feel, because it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, we can't mess this up, guys. Yeah, Anita, things surfaced for me that just flipped my whole life upside down. We got this, we do. Yeah, I know. It's scary, little Michelle. Whoa. Anita says, yeah, me too, Michelle. Today is the first day I can actually stand being awake. Yeah. Well, I've been saying it for a while. I feel more happy and content when I'm sleeping than when I'm awake. Right? I'm not going to pretend I don't. There's certain things in my awake reality that feel very good to me right now, but I'm also well aware that it could be taken from me at any time. So, you know, if it's meant to be, it will sustain itself, and otherwise, it, you know, I can't find my heartbeat. Thanks for writing that out, Michelle. I have said that often in the last little while to myself. I'm not really saying it out loud, that my heart feels frozen. I don't always feel my heartbeat either, and that I need a kickstart to my heart and a reason to believe. Yeah, I believe in me, but so what? Right? So what? It's not the same. It's if I wanted to be in this fucking life all by my fucking self, like I would be. I don't know how to be. I'm I feel like a fucking salmon. I feel like a fucking salmon that knows its course and is just like always magnet on to gather tribe. Like that fucking gotta get to where I'm gonna go. Nothing can stop the inertia, the just momentum of searching and knowing and being the beacon for it. It's, you know, we're all here to serve different purposes. And I know that gatherer part of me is huge. Emoji. Sometimes I feel a tsunami wave of depression flow over and through me. Heidi, yeah, good point for the music. For me, I had to shut it all off, including music. I had to find peace in the silence and stillness. Yeah. Yeah, when even your favorite songs trigger you and they don't soothe you and they don't feel good, just shut the freaking words off. That's enough. Yes. Anita says, we're in this together, honey. Don't ever forget that, Michelle. Heidi, the depression becomes the expression. Anita, I always notice and people don't notice for me either. Fully understand that. Michelle says, I literally have no life. Me knows, baby girl. And me and Lily are in an exact but different position here. Literally. Like, yeah. And everything says, it's like, we literally don't, but we're not entangled trying to get away from other timelines or trying to, or faking being who we are. Lily hasn't played with kids since her last play date, and she only had one play date every once in a while all summer with one or two specific kids. So with her best friend and when his little brother was there. She's only, you know what I mean? We never manifested stuff. So last night, get this. Last night when we went trick-or-treating, we went and we saw somebody that we knew. So we rerouted everything. We were going one way, they were going another, and I was like, me not care. We don't care where we're going. If you guys are heading that way, we'll head that way with you if you want.
We just did one side, and then we met up with him, and then we went back.
So, we did the trick-or-treating, and I'm talking to the dad, and whatever, all that stuff. And then at one point, the little dude is talking to Lily, and talking to her, and saying stuff, and she's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. And then I kind of looked at her. I was like, are you ready to go? And she was like, yeah. And not in a mean way, but it was just like, we'd been walking for 2 hours. She was hungry for supper, time to sit down, and just, it didn't matter if there was someone right there. She wasn't like, oh, we're got to stay here more. We got to drag it on longer, Mom. It was beautiful while it lasted, but then it was done. Right? Like, it's crazy how she knows herself. Ooh, Anita, that is so beautiful. Just that will give the feeling of having a mega life. Anita says, oh, Michelle, we need to start video chatting. I love you so much. Yeah. I got shivers everywhere. Just that will flip you into a different paradigm, Michelle. And Michelle, we only done it once. We've only video chatted once, sweetie. And it has nothing to do with you thinking that you're exterior. As long as you're keeping Nate safe, you could talk verbally. You know what I mean? We got no judgment. And like, the more maybe he would hear our voices would start to integrate him. and not our voices like here, like at what he's grasping of hearing me, but like talking to you, filling you, would ripple effect into helping fill him as well. Anita, that's beautiful. Says Michelle, reach out to me. I'm going through the same thing and we can work through it together. Michelle says, I'm 49, so I wonder if how much is this is premenopause, even though I have my cycle right now. Mina knows. Yeah, Anita says, my cycle is all over the place, Michelle. Me too. And I forget who it was yesterday, but you're not the only ones. You know what I mean? Like I've the amplified having more cycles. I don't have less. I never miss any. I either have double or normal, like, right? But oh, Michelle, I stopped and looked at my picture today an hour ago and it lifted my heart, dude, and I'm looking at it now. That's why we made it for you, baby girl. And that's why as well, I don't know where mine is. Oh, it's in my, I had gathered all my stuff. I thought I was going to show them to somebody in my family when I was there, and nobody really, whatever. That's why when I made it, I was like, could you really get a photocopy of it for those times? Emoji King, personalized artwork is the best. Yeah. I haven't been able to draw the same way since August, and it is a part of the reaction and certain things that were, said in certain ways to me in that timeline. I know that. And I know I've said this before, I'm lacking the muse energy for self, so nothing just, yeah, I don't know. Michelle says, see how important this is, Michelle, to gather. This is keeping me going, dude. Good one, Anita says, if you can't find your heartbeat, jump up and down. Your heart will start racing. You'll feel it. Love you guys. Michelle, good. And that's a hard part, but that's it means you're going through certain cycles. You need the silence, the stillness, where you say, I can't even listen to music right now. Yep. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Emoji King says, yeah, had me at a bag of Epsom salts. Yeah. I don't have any right now, so. Emoji King, I saved a little good karma and I'm throwing it back into the universe for whoever needs it. Thank you. Emoji, I'm starting a 3-day watermelon fast in a few days. It's good for my soul. I'm really not that thrilled with fruit, so I have to think logically, but I get psyched up. Right on. Well, Mia's not a fasting girl, you know that. Not planned fasting. But I got total respect, and I do understand why you all like do that and stuff. I don't have the discipline nor the desire for it. feel better a bit, Michelle? Good. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your vulnerability, Michelle. Right? For saying how you feel in order for us to be able to, right? Anita says you're always the one giving the love, so I'm glad to give it back, Michelle. Thanks for being with us, Cannabear. Thank you so much, dude. I wish you a super awesome evening. Gotta go. See you later, gang. See you later for sure, alligator. Thanks for being here. Love you, dude. I'm just having like flashes of just like so much stuff. And that thing, Michelle, where it's like those of us, like, I'm just gonna talk for me and you, Michelle. Like, we're the two Michelles that go around spreading like certain things around, like, you know, for free, for just spreading it around. And just, it's not because it's easy in our reality at all. In fact, it's the opposite. The harder my reality is, or the more my life sucks balls, the more I want to make sure that other people feel safe and that their life doesn't suck balls as much. You know what I mean? The less that I have, the more that I give, the more that I don't want. Just, yeah, I just love you, dude. I don't even know how I'm holding my shit together, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't. I really don't. There's zero ahead for me and Lily. Everything that was our finances was taken out of commission, and I didn't have the time to know it was going to be taken away. So now I owe money everywhere. I don't have, I'm not stocked up in anything, and just everything's happening so fast. You know, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Canterbury is special and important to me on my journey because of, like, just like, I've got so many people, but there's some sacred people who've never projected onto me and lashed out at me when they could have more than anyone else ever. It would have been so easy. And they always chose not to. So I can see the difference between, you know, somebody who just chooses to fucking go pick on someone because they're happy and being kind to them, and someone who, you know what I mean, would never fucking fuck with that. It's so big. Emoji King, I'm fucking amazing. Yes, you are, dude. Can you imagine, Emoji King, how you have been on your journey, Jack, where you get shout outs from people all over the internet for being a major motivator, an elevator, a protector, a guide, whereas other people have spent their whole time on the internet doing the opposite. I can't even imagine what it's like to be on the internet as a faceless fucking person being mean to people all the time instead of using it for the greater good of the all. Like, it blows my mind. I can't even grasp that given the free will choice of having this beautiful blessing of the internet that can gather us all together in a heartbeat, no matter where we are, that people choose not to use it for the greater good of the all instead of in service to self, to perpetuate their fucking ego and shadow wounds, or their fucking like pride and like fucking programming. I'm gonna leave it at that. Right? I was looking at something that was passing by me on Instagram yesterday, and I was like, this is what people actually do on the internet, Michelle. This is what people actually do. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, when is this phase of looking at yourself, taking a picture of yourself with your face covered by your phone and looking in the mirror but sticking your tits out? What the fuck is this? Like, how much longer is this gonna actually sustain itself? When are people gonna stop looking away from it and say, like, this doesn't it serve us, right? A faceless fucking person with her tits hanging out doesn't serve anybody anywhere. You wouldn't want your daughter doing that. You wouldn't want your wife. You don't want to see your cousin like that. So why would you like look at people who do that? Because it makes no fucking sense. Like, we are making so many fucking stupid people famous right now in a heartbeat. It's shocking that people who like give of their own fucking like free will, like just happiness, nobody fucking knows who the fuck we are. You know what I mean? How can something stupid, it makes no fucking sense, can't serve anybody anything, get so many hits because it's a distraction? But things that have like that pure heart energy, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Hey DJ AUE, how's Trippy Sunless doing today? Michelle, it is the scariest fucking timeline ever. I feel like the stupidest person on earth having chosen this, right? But this is what I'm guided to do. Anita, that's beautiful. When it all gets too much, I have to turn to gratitude for what I do have and I can do. Exactly. Emoji Keg. I remember when I couldn't listen to music, every word was directed directly at my brain, and songs took on a different meaning. Like I've never really listened to them before. Yeah. So I'm running on faith. Yeah. Yep. Angels in overtime. Ever since Milky passed, that timeline in July, we've been angels in overtime, is the way that I see it. Michelle, I'm running on faith and on support from you guys. Yeah, we are the faith, Michelle. We really are. Number 3, armadillo. Armadillo, set healthy boundaries. Yes, and a few others on Facebook. Yeah. Angels and OT, overtime. Yes, Michelle. Angels in overtime that didn't expect these timelines. And I know we were told, as above, so below, expect the unexpected. But somebody the other day was like reaching out and saying stuff and then at one point they said, like, what's the point of even being here? To love. That's it. It's to love. And everybody's so busy trying to wire other things in there of like anything else, but we're here to love. We're here to love and to give it away. And we've always been told our whole life that we're meant to be here to like fucking do a bunch of shit, but none of that actually exists. It's not even real. Right? It's not even real. Yeah, Michelle, that tightrope of insanity. I couldn't listen to the song yesterday. Yeah. I know, Emoji King, my Michelle. She gets very little financial support from the government that caused the paralysis with a vaccine. Exactly. She was 7 years old when she was paralyzed. She never worked, and they go by that. What? Oh my God, Emoji King. Fuck me, man. Yep. Thanks for sharing, dude. Perspective, of just how long ago vaccines were dangerous and that people for lifetime, you know what I mean? Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Learning to set healthy boundaries is the gift of Armadillo spirit. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you have to be discerning and say no to many things that might have been okay for you to be or do in the past. This also means you need to learn where you end and where others begin, what's yours to own and what is not. Know your limits and understand it's an empowering choice to say no to what doesn't feel right. Armadillo spirit is here to tell you it's time to be honest with yourself about what you really want. Be clear on what you are agreeing to. Declare what your needs are and say no as a full sentence. These are acts of respect and kindness to others as well as yourself. Trust your body's signals. You will know what to do. Exactly. Your body knows exactly who feels good before they even talk. Right? You know what feels safe. Armadillo spirit guides you in making good decisions that are grounded in a strong sense of what belongs to you and what does not. I'm going to read the protection message just because of just these trying times. I'm not sure what it says, but I'm going to read it. This is a tricky time, as you might find yourself enmeshed with others, overly concerned about how they will take it if you say no or express how you really feel. Do you feel anxious saying no to someone so you could capitulate, even knowing that the outcome will not be in your best interest? Do you feel like it's your job to stop someone from facing their challenges? Instead, you might take on responsibilities, rescuing them instead of giving them the freedom to learn lessons their way. Perhaps you feel that if they only knew how much you cared, they would also change, and then all would be well. Armadillo Spirit asks you to be honest with yourself and others, no matter how difficult that might be or how much you fear losing someone or something. Face your fear and tell the truth and set your boundaries. You'll be amazed at the miracles that happen when you let Armadillo Spirit protect you from taking on too much, being a people pleaser, and losing your own integrity. Another message of protection from Armadillo Spirit is to relax. Just live and let live. If you or someone else is being defensive, you're called to step back and trust Spirit's plan. I love you, Emoji King. Yeah. The crows, Michelle. Okay. I'm going to pull another goddess. Unless something else calls to me, I think I'm going to be done, guys. Four and 5 is 9. Shakti, transformation. Wonderful changes afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you wanted so badly? Everything depends on how honest and clear you've been and how willing you are to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical, feminine, divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You're stepping into your destiny. So do so wisely and without guile, and you'll be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. Boom, Michelle, you wrote Warrior. I heard the song Warrior by Patty Smythe, is it? I don't know, something. Patty, I think. The Warrior. I am the warrior. I heard that yesterday. Emoji King. I learned that if I were to give up, within minutes my reinforcements show up. If I just held out a little longer, I would have made it. Yeah. Emoji, Kim posted a crazy photo of the sky today. I'll check it out later if it comes to me. Gotta go, Anita. Love you too. I'm gonna be done as well. Just kind of doing that thing where I sit here and I'm like, I'm not sure if there's another card or something or somebody or something, but to come out. Thanks, Anita. Thanks for all your support, like emotionally, like just for being here, for being part of it. Thanks for everything, Anita. Anita says, thanks, G, for streaming. It's magic. Thank you. Just pull another crystal. Color, the number, whatever flows up. Hi, my best Scorpio. 5 and 7 is one of your numbers. Right on. You heard Patty Smythe yesterday too? Boom. You're welcome, DJ AOE. Thanks for the card energy. Thanks for saying that. Boom. The double pink. So earlier, pink sapphire came up. The moldavite. And then the watermelon tourmaline. I can't remember now if we're going on 4 or 5 times almost in a row. But this card's coming up all the time, guys. Just going to read the beginning part of it. Seeing perfection in the moment, basking in the bliss of just being, natural joy and a peaceful heart. I love the card, but it's still hard and it still triggers me, Michelle. Hard to have a fucking peaceful heart when you don't got your nest. And it's fucking hard when you don't know if you're going to be able to keep your nest and you've got no clue what's next. Like, I swear. Right on, DJ. I will record my guitar playing for you soon. Cool. Right on. Dance party, up the volume. Emoji King dogs around, running around, crazy. That means Cynthia just pulled up in the driveway. Yeah, Michelle, shooting at the walls of heartache. Bang, bang. I am the warrior. I guess. I know that I did because I'm here, but I don't feel like I signed up for this shit. You know what I mean? Of being, it's like I keep saying, like, I'm trying. It's the bravery, the boldness that it takes. It's beyond me. Emoji, I miss going to outdoor concerts. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to end it right now. Just the way that I do. I'm done. And wish you guys a super night. See if anybody streams tonight, what goes on, what's happening. And that's it. I'm so done. I don't even know how to say goodbye. I don't leave much juice. I'm not really good with goodbyes because I'll be back when I'm back, right? So, like, spending, like, you know what I mean? Just done. Oh, David Castle comes in so I can say goodbye. Greetings and favor to you, Genevieve. You as well, David. Yeah, we gotta be done. Love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, for your presence. You guys are the gift.